That was so sweet, and nobody saw it but us.
Even for 20d20, that's really good. Averaging a little over 125, 128.
What do we get here? Woohoo! Nice.
Per 10.
Nice. All right. Well, we're here. We're live. Bill Meyer style. Whoever said the live thing. I think that was him.
Oh, Bill O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Yes.
We'll do it live.
That was it. Hey, I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday weekends.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
We have another
I
holiday coming up.
drank
That's true.
mimosas and played Call of Duty all day.
Nice. I played.
That's rad as hell.
I played a bunch of
I know,
something.
I wasn't mad.
I played a bunch of unreleased redacted DLC content that was super fun.
Mm.
You know everyone can see what you play on Switch, right?
Oh yeah, I don't care. I don't care that people can see it, but I'm not allowed to talk about it in any appraisal kind of way.
Talk about it a lot for not being able to talk about it.
I literally. What are you talking about? I've never said.
You tweeted about it too.
I tweeted about it. I said I've been playing in brackets redacted and enjoying it. That
Right.
is literally
go
that's a
hunt
thing
down
you
this
can
tweet.
do.
And I'm gonna.
I did not name the thing I was playing at all, which is the only rule.
Oh,
Well, actually,
found Tony's
technically, I'm
Twitter.
pretty sure I'm allowed to say I am playing when I'm playing, but I can't give any appraisal one way or another. NDAs are weird, because sometimes they're like, they explicitly say, hey, you can tell people you're playing this, and you can even say up to this, but don't say this until this date. And also, this is the date for reviews, but this is the date for guides. NDAs are a weird thing, but we're not here for that. We're here for a different set of letters. We're here for
Tony,
D&D.
do you want to talk about your
D&D.
Wawa trip that you also talked about that should have been redacted, Tony?
You're right.
Huh?
I went
What?
to
What about all
Wawa.
this stuff? What about
That should have been
your Twitter,
redacted.
Tony?
Wawa's
Sorry.
You guys know
delicious.
what D&D spells. All right. Who would like to recap what happened last session?
Oh Lord.
I don't remember, other than it
Starting
went
with,
bad.
I guess we started off, you guys had just finished fighting those orcs in the jail.
Immediately what happened, like after we got all of our stuff like sorted out, we all kind of got our items back. We heard like a ruckus, a disturbance, if you will, near the stairs, and we were like, it's about to go down for real again.
Santa?
Could you
Yeah.
describe the ruckus?
He's here. It was like like ruckus, you know? Primo. Anyway, so we're like, hey, yeah, we'll fight, but then like Ryan had like a supreme big brain moment. It was like, what if I use minor illusion to make it look like this entire room is empty and we don't have to? And everyone was like, God, please, yes, because everything hurts. So we did that, and it turned out to be Ronkin and Hottie Orc Man.
Oric, yeah.
Oric. And they were like, y'all need to go. You need to go. And they're like, who's this Rain person? And we were just like, that's Rain, it's fine. But they helped us leave by pointing us towards the nearest window. And we made very, very quick work of getting the hail out of there pretty easily, which felt good. That was a win after all the loss. We immediately made a run for the north? Maybe the south. The south? Which is
South.
north on the map?
East.
Yeah.
It was up on the map, but it was, yeah, you guys head south.
And I want to say we decided to take a point of exhaustion until we made it to a place with decent cover, which was Loch Raven.
I think
The
we actually
woods?
rolled through. We made a con save, but we all managed
Did
to make
we?
it.
We definitely like
Um,
plopped as soon as we got there, but yeah, we did avoid the exhaustion, thankfully.
So Rain, who just popped out of a book, was like, "Yeah, you guys can totally sleep, and I'll watch you guys." And then, of course, because we're on a unlucky streak, somebody rolled up in the middle of the night, and it was an Owlin who decided to like yoink Clementine, which is not cool. And they were like, "Yeah, if you want to like hang out near my nifty treehouse, we can reconvene in the morning and stuff." And so we were like, totes. But also we did that and accidentally left we left Hunter behind, unknowingly. But next morning Hunter rejoined. Nobody else bothered us in the middle of the night. We talked to Rain and learned that she was like, the book like transported her to like the Fey what? Question mark? And she was like, no, I totally didn't give a Fae my name, but she kind of totally did. And then she had to, like, go get it back. So that happened. And then we were talking about what we were supposed to do here. Rain was like, yeah, I totally learned, like, maybe some cool abilities to help you guys not deal with some mind stuff from the Illithid. And we're like, well, maybe we can learn that here with the people, like the Fae creatures here. So we talked to the owl guy, whose name is Quill, and he was like, yeah, I could totally take you to the Sealy court or like a faction thereof. And then Hunter was like, fuck that, I'm gonna summon a demon.
Right.
And that's kind of where we left off.
I did forget you did that.
That is what happened.
I talked to a devil who said he'd send a
like,
guy.
I know a friend.
I
of
know
those,
a guy.
Totally.
Yeah.
And we could only like the correct word that I'm looking for is escaping me. But he basically was like, I know a guy who is also maybe just like a devil or a demon too.
Owlins and demon and fae.
So we
Who am
got
I?
Fae running around the woods, which we kind of see like little traces of here and there, but they're like kind of right out of the corner of the eye, and they vanish. And then we gotta like go meet some Sealy Court people. We got a demon that might roll up. It's good times. Shit.
Yeah. So what? So we're planning to meet with the court, right? That's like right now the thing on the agenda, right? Because we can enemy of my. Well, no, not that there are enemies, but like they don't like the
Yes,
Empire either. So maybe.
Quill mentioned that there was a version of the Sealy Court that exists in these forests. And that is where you said you wanted to go. He said he could potentially introduce you to other people too, but you guys were like, that's who we want to go to. So that is who he's going to try to get you to. And that's where we pick up, is him being like, all right, well, are you guys ready to go? Are you?
I'm not, because I opened the wrong character sheet. I think so.
I'm ready to go.
I'm just looking for a gift real fast.
Hunter's on his iPhone in the middle of the. You guys
I
don't
like
get really
that-
good
that
reception here in
part.
the Fey Woods.
As your guide, I must warn you that the forest has a way of seducing and sometimes devouring people, and it can play tricks on you, and it can trap you, and sometimes you never get out. So I'm going to do the best I can, but I'll be honest, even for me, traversing these woods can sometimes be difficult. Are you all ready to take this journey?
Like there's lots of monsters and stuff?
There are indeed some forces of nature in these forests.
Audra like perks up when he says forces of nature and is like, forces of nature, as in any evil trees?
Probably.
Evil is not quite the word I would use, but
Sentient don't mean evil.
Aggressive trees?
there are indeed forces of life and death. And currently, we are in a cycle towards winter, which means death is beginning to take more power. That doesn't necessarily mean it's evil, but if you want to avoid death, there are some trees you may want to avoid.
All of them. Just
Audrey,
don't-
you should take the back. You want to just cover the back of this journey?
I
Don't talk to
normally
anybody.
looks over it. Come here. Looks back to Hanwar. I've usually taken up the rear. It's fine. And I talked to the trees when we first got here, and we seemed to be okay. But fine, I will not speak to any along the way if that is what everybody wishes.
Trees are not a monolith. There are different trees who believe and work for different reasons.
Yeah, Audrey, don't be tree racist.
Why are you so afraid of trees? What's
I'm
wrong
s-
with trees?
I'm not an arborist, I swear.
I think you're a little low on the mic.
Oh no.
Does anybody else hear that, or is it just me?
Hold on. You seemed quiet when you first talked, Arnhem, but hold on.
Am I not coming out now?
You seem relatively the same with other people. Do you perhaps have them turned down on your own? Because you can right-click and change volumes within Discord,
see.
Richard. It's so.
Oh, yeah, he's a little low on here. Let me fix it.
Yeah.
He's on
See,
just like
I
the...
didn't do anything.
All right, there we go. Okay. I see the problem is within. Okay, fine. I'm learning. I'm growing.
Reflect.
So yes, Audra will take up the rear, and she will not bother any trees.
Two very good things. All right. So with that warning, he is going to begin to head off with you all and lead the way. And it looks like he's leading you right the way you came, heading right out of the forest.
Mr. Quill,
Yes.
I'm sorry, is this not the way we came?
It is not. No, no. The woods are playing tricks on you.
Insight.
I was about to say somebody, please.
Go for that insight.
Yeah, definitely.
If this is some labyrinth shit.
I have a +6. Well, 21's good. Who cares?
No, I saw the natural 19. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
This fits.
Not
This fits.
mine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I love it. All right. So the roles really match the flavor of the characters for this. Anwar, this is some sneaky shit. What the heck is going on? This does not add up. Does not compute. Does not make sense. He must be lying. Rain and Audra, you've been around the forest enough times to know that there are some times that there are illusions that will be played on you. And so you're like, okay, this might actually be legit. He might know what he's talking about.
Something similar
yeah.
happened. Something similar happened in the Feywild while I was there. And makes sense.
You sure
do you
you're
guys...
not just trying to kick us out?
Positive.
I mean, I'd kick us out.
You go further and further along, and you keep on recognizing a number of trees, but eventually you find new trees, and it opens up into new areas you were not expecting. So you go on along for a while. I am going to ask someone to roll a D100 for me, please, to see how lucky you are.
Artem.
Me?
Nose goes,
We
buddy.
nose ghost.
Alright, well.
Nose
Like how
ghost
quick
or
Andrew was on it.
nose goes, nose went. I don't know how you'd say that.
Okay.
I think both
Okay.
of us were just like, no.
Oh yeah, that was a flash finish between the two of us.
I am going to need perception checks, please.
Oh no.
From everybody?
It kind of ends up being super advantage when everyone does
Oof.
it, but that's all right.
Well, not when Audra rolls.
Oh, well. I thought we were just all doing it.
It makes sense that Organizer would be doing it with his special ability with his armor anyway.
If you want to go with my passive, that's 18.
Okay.
Damn.
That's pretty. 18 is pretty good too. Anwar, while you're walking along, there's like something that spots your eye that or triggers your little mechanic thing to be like, hey, danger over there. Anwar tingle is tingling. And this is what you see.
Is it moving?
Currently, no.
Does it look like it's a tree, or does it look like it's a living tree, or is it just looks like it's a sculpture?
Can roll investigation or do something else that might help you determine.
Yeah, I'll roll. I'll roll either nature and
Yeah,
investigation.
Like as you're walking along, you see this. It's about, we'll call it like 100 feet ahead of you.
Okay, I'll bump Hunter and I'll say, Do you see that there over by the clearing? That guy hugging the tree? Do you know what that is?
It's big and creepy, is what it is. Man, y'all wake up with a cold or something today? Just me? Okay.
I think it's the dew. It's really gotten into our system.
Yeah, must be. Yeah, that looks fishy.
Oof. Well, I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
If you want to roll nature, if you're good at that.
I can roll nature.
I could
Anwar,
ask
you're
the tree what it
convinced
is.
Anwar, you're convinced that this is just one of those coincidences that like nature just kind of forms in weird ways sometimes.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll just do passive. So anytime I roll below 10, can I have 10 instead?
Okay,
That's
I'll
how
take those
passive
up.
works, right?
No, but 13 nature works in a way that Hunter, you're suspicious. You're suspicious. There's something about this that don't seem right.
Yeah. What's our owl friend's name again? That is
Quill.
Quill. Yeah.
Quill.
Hey, Quill. What's
Yes.
that? What's that up ahead? You see that?
Oh, we're already too close to this thing.
Already too close to this thing. How close is how far is far enough?
Farther away than we are now. If we can see it, it can see us.
Awesome. Y'all know I don't have to run away from it. I just have to outrun y'all, right?
Yes, you bring that up quite often.
It's just a little joke I like to do. Right. What's the game plan there, Quill?
Just no sudden movements. If
Got
this
you!
is- no.
That was
None of
Andrew joke. Andrew joke, not Hunter joke.
If this thing is what I think it is, it's very dangerous, and it wants to feed on souls.
Anwar, can't you do the illusion thing again and we can leave?
Is Ryan
Say
frozen?
that
Oh,
one more
no.
time?
Can't you do the illusion thing again that you did in the prison cell?
Yeah, of
And
a
we can
5
just-
by 5 foot square.
It's country, right?
Just do it right in front of its face.
About the size of a bed sheet.
There.
You can all get behind that. What if we just slowly backed up and moved out of its territory and walked around? Is that an option?
We can try.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I just noticed that I spilled something.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
No.
What if we kill it?
Oh, look at
What if we distract it?
that.
Mhm.
Sorry, while you think of what to do, I'm gonna go clean this up real quick.
I would advocate we not kill the first thing we bump into in these woods. Since we
No,
don't know
guys,
whose
this is
cousin that
simple. I've been training for this all week. All we gotta do, it's obviously like a leaf psychic or leaf fairy type. We just gotta get something with fire and dark and we're good to go.
I think that's literally Audra. So,
Boom! Just throw Audra at it and the rest of us run. Dun dun dun. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
wow.
Literally just hurl Audra. Like literally just everybody pick her up and just
And the tree's like, I know you. The moth told me about you.
Hey, weren't you picking on my cousin? That's what the tree says. Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay, so are we just backing up? Audra's in the rear, so she's like, Audra's in the back, so I guess she just raises a hand. She's like, if we're backing up, let me know, because I guess that means I technically lead the way out. And while she says that, she's gonna very.
back it up, back it up.
I guess while we're backing up, she's gonna very carefully draw her sword and shield just to be armed as we back up. And also, like, looking around to see that it is alone and not, like, you know, there isn't, like, a squad of these. Because that would be even more terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you would like to do that, I need a perception check, please.
Yep. Perception.
Well, you know, my thing needed a good staining anyway, so. 21.
Yeah.
You feel pretty confident that there are no others of
Okay.
these around.
If it's any
so-
consolation, I do think it's the only one, but it still seems quite intimidating.
I'll need some stealth checks for people backing on up.
To be frank,
Uh-oh.
after yesterday and the day before, one is more than enough. So,
So
Are we
if
just all
anybody
from-
has any other abilities, you can use that. Otherwise, just stealth. All right.
Could I use survival?
God.
No, that's still stealth.
Yeah, I feel you, Sid.
Oh.
I'm with you. We got those lovely heavy armors
Alright.
going on.
Okay.
Oh boy.
The dice have spoken. Some of you start backing on up, and
you need to refresh your browser, man.
No, we're just sticking with it. We're just going forward.
the dice have spoken, and this big hulking monster stands up and towers above you guys. It is like gargantuan compared to you guys.
Oh, look, it's me.
I'm gonna need initiative. It is up to you if you want to run or attack. We'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and get to a spot where we can do that.
I'm glad we got a long
Yo.
rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, I guess
Damn.
I have one level 3 ticked off from last session. Did we message somebody or sending to somebody?
Did a few people, I think, or at least a couple.
Okay.
Between
Me and Rain.
Anwar's sister, we did Inger.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
messaged a couple.
I was just
people.
trying to remember why that was. Why I'm down one. That makes sense.
Alrighty. Audra's in the front. Who is where?
Oh, I'm in the back. Technically, I just
That's
happen to
right,
have.
Audra's in the back. Who's
But I just
in
have
what
good
order
initiative.
after that?
I'll be in the front.
I can be also like right behind Chimera, getting my short bow knocked.
Chimera in the front, Hunter behind her. Who's next to Audra? Rainer or Aghanazar?
Probably Rain.
Definitely in the front overall. So who wants to be in dead middle, Rainer or Anwar?
Where's our
Probably
Alfred?
Rain.
Why don't you
Your
go in the
Alfred
middle,
is in the
Rain?
very front.
Okay.
So
Oh,
he's in front of
can you not hear me?
There
I hear
are.
you.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Weird.
The only order I need to know is Rain or Anwar. Who's after
Yep.
Hunter?
Rain in the middle.
Okay.
Just like my weeks. Womp womp.
Okay.
I think Artem had asked about our owl friend Quill.
Yeah, he's in the front in front of Chimera.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That would make
So-
sense. I was curious.
This guy said it's about 60 feet in front of you, or we'll call it 70.
Holy
I thought you were
Oh.
going to say 60 feet above us, which is, I guess, also still pretty accurate, but. Oof. Artem, you want me to play this attack on Titan music on stream or something else?
It doesn't matter
Okay.
at this point.
Oh, you know what I can do? I can do this. What is it called? Power time. Time for power. Shadow of the Colossus.
Ah,
Something.
that's
there
a
you
good
go.
call.
Crime, we're liking it.
Power
Right?
revived. Revived power. There you go.
Oh, it's got
There.
like the big hands, little feet going on, huh?
So
This creature.
this is the closest token I could find to it. It's much more like how it was depicted in the other one, just
Sure.
very tall.
Gotcha.
But also I would say there is like a cage within its trunk of a body
Okay.
that currently looks empty. And
Well, I'm guessing
I
one
gotta
of
get
us is gonna
everybody-
be in it.
Is it currently empty? The cage?
the cage is currently empty.
Okay.
Anwar, 15.
Did I
what's
win that roll
everybody-
up? I won that? I don't need to use my ambush.
I've got an 18,
I just got an 8.
and Kamir's got 16. Up to you if you're
Oh,
trying
yes.
to beat us.
Do you want me to set you up, or you guys want to YOLO it?
It's up to you.
I was gonna just throw an echo out there and hope it could
Well, guess
distract
what?
it
You're
well
waiting
enough.
after me.
Yeah, it could be that you guys run away and like we're off the map, but I just made a map so at the very least there's a turn order.
Yeah.
Rain, what was yours?
13.4. In case there's a tie.
Anwar, you are bumped up to 21.
Yep.
Nice.
Is that your maneuver?
Yeah.
At the ambush maneuver.
Yeah.
So
So I feel like it never is an ambush. It's always like, we need to move.
It's an ambush response.
Yeah. There you go.
that's all of them.
Isn't that what the alert? Oh no, alert feed is advantage on it, right?
No, just +5.
Oh, okay.
Still good. Oh my god, it's so far away.
When it's that far away and it already looks tall.
Okay. Well,
What?
you guys are in luck. And, well, let me roll for Quill. Yep, you all go ahead of the Devourer. Oops.
The
Devourer.
Shit.
Are we crossing over
you know-
campaigns?
Yeah, I didn't realize we
Don't
were in
worry
Vale.
about it. Don't worry about it. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
The
Don't
leafy
worry
hungry
about it.
boy.
It's a tree, guys. It's
A
just
leafy
tree.
hungry boy.
I
A woodland
didn't say that
starving
was
lad.
supposed to devour things. So the hint was already out there. Okay, and then you said it was a 13.4.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Quill is going right ahead of
Oh, good.
Rain. Okay. Wow, that just went straight down the line there. Okay. Anmar, you're up first. What do you want to do? This thing has just stood up and is looking your way.
Real quick, as a free action, Quill, fight or run? Fight or run? How fast is this thing?
It's got big legs, doesn't it? Oh, sorry. It's got big legs, doesn't it?
Oh shit! All right, Anwar is gonna push forward then. Just let's see. Let's get this exact. That looks good enough to me. Just to 60 feet.
Why are you
And,
moving forward?
He's going to line up his noob tube grenade launcher, and he's going to fire in the direction of its cage and unleash fairy fire. I need a dex save from this big boy.
Ooh, all right.
It's pretty big, so here's hoping.
What's the DC?
15.
That is a fail. It is fairy fired.
Good
So
stuff.
it is just like the grenade kind of like has a big long arc. It's the full 60 feet, and it lands kind of right in the center of its cage, and it just and then all like fireflies almost sticks orange glowing. So in the middle of this forest, there's this giant, tall, glowing orange tree monster.
Yep. All right.
And,
Is that the end of your turn?
Anwar is gonna say, "You got it, boys," and he's gonna move on back.
Alrighty, good use of.
Whoa,
first
how
turn.
did you just
Audra,
make-
what do you
how-
do?
How'd you just make the whole thing orange?
You can adjust the tint on it on
Oh, I
any
didn't-
token.
I didn't know you could do that. That's super cool.
Yep.
Super easy way to adjust it to like a night piece too, by the way.
Everyone's got advantage on attacks
All
on it
right,
now.
TIL. Thanks. That's neat. All right, Audra moves to. I'm trying to spin myself. Sometimes the token's weird. There we go. All right. I'm trying to get within 60 feet. I think that's. Yes. Is that good? I don't really know where it would be centered, Richard. Am I within 60 to cast here? Is this good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
that's all
Um,
in range.
So she's gonna bring up. I don't see it here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it should be your,
Yep, I got it.
It should be in the top
Thank you.
or bottom.
So Sister Blade pops up, and that is a bonus action. So as the action, Sacred Flame cantrip on this guy.
All right.
Um,
So he must make a dex save.
that is, yeah, another dex save.
That he got a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
So it's an all or nothing.
Hit me
Since
once, hit on you. Hit me twice. Shame on me.
it's an all or nothing, so he just dodges it, but that's fine.
All right. Dodges out of that.
You can-
Anything else for your turn? You got the Sister Blade up.
You can take an
Anything
attack
else?
at advantage.
No, I can't.
I believe
There's an
you can
action
see
in a
Sister
bonus.
Blade anywhere up to 30 feet away.
Yeah, so I could make it poof there, but that's as far as I could get for now.
Oh, that's the
Okay.
range. Okay.
Yeah. So
Alrighty
that
then.
will be it for me. Let me just double check. Yeah, 60, and it moves 20, so that's where it is for now. But that's fine. Setting up for later.
Alrighty. Chimera, what do you do?
Gonna mute myself. I'm gonna move forward a little bit. 20 to there. And as she moves, she's gonna, like, she hasn't pulled out her her sword yet, but she's pulling one of her hand axes free.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna send my echo out close to about here.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. More like right here. And we're going to yeet a hand axe at it at advantage.
Yeah, you can chuck that thing up over a tree. It's so tall that you might be able to get a headshot past the trees.
There she is. Yeah. Okay. 2d20 plus 7. Whee! Yeah.
All right, at advantage, you get a 25. That definitely hits. Roll damage. You chuck that hand axe from your echo as the phantasmal axe goes, gets right into it, barely hurting it at all.
Did the axe stick in there though, hypothetically?
Yeah. It's like there's an echo axe that's stuck in there. However, because it's an echo, after
That's
it
true.
lodges in there,
It
after like
vanishes.
6 seconds, it just kind of like disappears.
It's gotta be me. Yeah.
did Marty
So, like,
McFly's.
just back into a different timeline.
Shut up. Yeah, that's fine.
But you notice that it seemed to do full damage at least, just not very much.
I don't think I'm in the rotation.
Oh, what was your number?
You are not.
I was 9, so
Oh, okay.
I will be last anyway.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for catching that. Alrighty then. Anwar, you
I'm
are in
already.
there twice.
I went first, so take me out of that one.
Yes. Quill is up. You gonna fly away into a tree over here. You're gonna feel real safe.
Take me with you.
Rain, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm going to wait. I forgot to see how far away this is. 60 feet. Okay. So I'm gonna move forward just a little bit. Right there. And I'm going to try and extract its name as a bonus action. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay. Oh no. Wow. Not only did it get a nat 1 on the floor, it got a nat 1 again on the table.
It really wants me
Guys
to
have
know its
spoken.
name.
Yeah. You see that his natural name is Frumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to cast a spell that has its name in it, so that maybe it'll elicit some weird reaction from it hearing its own name as part of a spell, but also I can cast Bane on it without expending a spell slot.
Nice.
Mighty.
Nice.
So it has to make a Charisma saving throw DC 15.
I like to imagine that when Rain does this, it's like she's like chanting like the like Rumpkin, and it's like, did you guys hear that? Did she just say Rumpkin? I don't think that's a
No,
magic
it's not.
word.
I just love that this subclass forces the DM to give things names that otherwise
name
would not have
everything.
them.
I love it.
I'm not preparing to name the tree.
You gotta prepare to name literally anything when Artem is here. It's great.
Yeah.
His name is Daryl. I don't know what you want, man.
It does save on that.
Oh,
16, I'm sorry to say.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, with the spell slot
well.
on it.
you know what? I'll burn one of my resonant utterances. So, because I know its name, if the spell requires a saving throw, that creature has disadvantage on the first save that it makes a spell. So I'll use one of those.
It then got a 12, so it fails. So, yep, your Bane succeeds, and now it has negative D4 to all of its attacks.
And
Or
save.
saving throws.
Or saving throws, alright.
And then she's going to run away like a little bitch because she can't fight.
Yeah. Alright. This thing's going to come up. It's gonna flash a claw at the Echo.
Watching this thing just move across the corner of the screen is so upsetting.
Good.
Just this
It's too
giant
big.
Thing just...
Imagine if it had like animated walking motions.
19 will hit, correct?
Just barely.
Okay. Echo's gone as I imagine just kind of like stomps on it and just keeps on trucking.
As a reaction, can I Hunter's Mark it? Or can that?
Echo's meant to hit if you're hit, but or what? How did I say it? Was it when someone else is hit or when you're hit or? I don't know
When
if
somebody else is hit, let me pull it up real quick. As when a party member within 30 feet gets attacked, you can
Oh
use
yeah,
Hunter's
your
Mark as a
Echo is
reaction.
a party member.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was meant to be a protective instinct for your babies, not.
That's
for
fair.
your
That's
Echo.
fair.
All right, so Echo is gone, but it's coming towards you.
Oh, good.
Oh man.
It's gonna take another claw attack at you.
Fair.
Will a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay, it goes vroom, and like you have to dodge out of the way as it pounds into the ground, making a big imprint of its fist down into the ground, and just kind of like a little bit of recoil, yeah, to like jump from the shockwave that hits the ground. However, that is its turn. So Hunter, you're up.
Cool. Hunter turns and says, "Alright, Anwar, get in its face. Adra, keep him standing unless one of us goes down. Rain, you do rain shit." And he zip lines up into this
I
tree.
do raid shit. I don't want to get in his face.
Yeah, he will zip line up. That's the wrong way. Up into the tree and let a bolt off. So that'll be bonus action. Action. 24.
That definitely hits.
Tight. 7 plus sneak attack. Well, so that's 19 solid damage.
Yep, he was not looking for you. He was looking at Chimera, and you stuck up on him and got a good shot. Right, we'll say that's a good face shot. It's just it's still kind of a tiny prick to him.
And I yell, "Let's make some mulch!"
All right. You do all of that, and Anwar, you're up.
Hey, Quill, any faux pas about using fire magic here? Just want to make sure I'm not breaking any rules.
You risk the forest if you use fire.
All right, I just wanted to double check.
You like,
But
you
not breaking
said
any
you
rules,
said-
right?
Let's see. I can get up to.
Do it, you
Fire is
Nice
not the
shot.
forest friend.
Use the
I
fire.
just don't want to be. I just don't want to be. Make anyone mad. He'll start charging up. We'll see how this goes. He'll start charging up a produce flame. So whereas in the beginning of their journey, Anwar's produce flame was like about the size of like a billiards ball. Now it's like a decent, like almost grapefruit size. So it's got some heat coming off it now. It's clearly grown on this journey, and he's going to make that attack with advantage.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a not great, but we'll see. $19 to hit.
there you go, buddy.
That hits.
Okay. Then let's see how this does. 7 fire damage.
You hurt it pretty bad. That fire, it starts to catch a little bit and starts to burn a little bit. It seemed extra susceptible to that.
Extra susceptible to that?
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Anwar is just going to kind of strafe around a little bit and just kind of keep an eye on that. It's like, guys, fire works well. Who knew?
Who knew against a tree that
And,
looks like it's made of a bunch of dead wood.
That's what he's got.
Oh, sweet.
All right, Audrey, you're up.
Well, seeing the fire work. That was 2 words. She's gonna walk up and heat up her blade with a searing smite and take an attack at this thing. Searing smite is a bonus to bring up, so this will be both. 22 ought to be a hit.
Oh yeah, 22 hits.
Cool. So, the D6 is the fire damage here. Max fire damage to it. Total is 17.
Very nice. Might be a total of a little bit more.
Cool.
You
And-
do a smite, you charge up and you go over and you cut at one of the legs and it really hurts it.
Now here's the important part. Searing Smite does ignite the tree. So at the start of each of its turns, it must make a con save. On a failed save, it takes another 1d6 fire. On a successful,
All right,
fires
its
are out.
leg is on fire. Cool. I look forward to seeing how this goes. Anything else on Audra's turn?
No, that was a bonus and an attack. So that's all me for now.
Alrighty, good attack. Chimera, you're up.
I'm gonna Hunter's Market now,
Alright, you do that.
and I'm gonna attack it twice.
Alright.
We're simple folk here.
I'm a simple warrior. I see a tree. I attack it.
When it attacks me first, yeah.
Ooh!
Yeah, buddy. With the Hunter's
Yeah,
Market
okay,
damage.
you get a really good hit on that tree. You go in there right at the leg where it's already on fire a bit.
Well, there it goes, equaling out. It's
Uh,
Hey,
yeah.
hey! Why don't you make
Okay,
that
well,
10 a 20? Let's give you a
Well,
little Channel
All
divinity.
Alrighty, you hit with both.
Plus 1d6. So this is the critical. Oop. 20 plus 8.
You got
And
your
this is-
brutal critical in there and everything.
Yep.
It should be another +4, right? Or is that just for your first attack?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. No, it's another... That is just first attack, but I forgot to double my my Hunter's Mark die. So that first one is an additional 6 points. And then this is the second attack. So 29 for the first, 14 for the second.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you are hacking away at that leg. 29 for the first and 14 for the second.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I would say definitely with that, especially like attacking. Well, I'll give this choice to you. Do you attack the leg that is on fire or the other one?
Whichever one is probably closest to me. Which...
If it was facing you, probably the other one. If
Yeah.
Audra was closer than the other one.
Like, with how big he is, like, just based off of reach, that's probably what would happen.
So, neither of his legs are falling off right now, but both of them look really injured. Like, you could maybe capitalize that with a bit more attack. Alrighty, looking really good. Those are some solid hits. Quill. Gonna back up just a little bit more.
Come on, Quill. We
Wait.
need you to take us to the court.
He's not abandoning you, he's just keeping his distance.
At least he's not like some escort missions where he will like jump into danger and get stepped
Well,
on
just
for like
wait.
the 50th time.
We win the
And
fight.
gotta
We find out he's stuck
reload.
in quicksand on the next screen over.
Yep.
I'll take it.
He somehow glitched himself in between like the seams of a object, and he's just jittering
Oh
back and
no.
forth. Richard, has the fire spread from outside of this thing, or is it contained to the tree itself for that moment?
It is currently contained to the tree. It is not like kicked at anything or spread the fire. However, it could at a moment's notice.
Okay, I think that's fine for now. I'm gonna take the opportunity to attack this turn, and I'll just keep appraised of the fire situation. It's fairy fired, so I think a ray of frost from rain at advantage is the way to go here. And 14, does that hit?
14 does not hit. You shoot off a ray
No.
of frost, and it just kind of it hits a thicker part of its bark, and just the natural armor is. No.
Well.
unfortunately.
That's all I got.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Con save from it, please.
Con save from it.
I'm gonna guess
And
it's
this
pretty
is
good.
minus D4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Bane,
Well, it doesn't
right?
matter because he rolled terribly.
All right.
So he's going to take an extra, what, 1d6, was it?
Correct.
An extra 1d6.
Oh, Max
Yeah.
again.
Damage that. Okay. So you know how I was saying that that leg was not falling off but on the verge? The fire spreads enough that he kind of like buckles down and loses literally loses a foot. He gets a foot shorted down on that leg as he gets a little bit closer in. As he takes that 6 damage. And he's not looking good. Not looking good after all of that. You guys have been giving him a beating to the legs. Still looking pretty good from the knees up. But down there, he's losing a lot of integrity to his structure. I don't know how to describe it. Let's see. So we've got that going on. And is it its turn? It is going to kind of step forward and try to lunge through a bit slower. I am going to say that he's large enough that he can just kind of like step over some of you guys and like move. He's kind of like gonna like push past this tree. he's gonna
Attack ops, though,
end up
right?
right in the middle of everybody, and then he's going to hold up his arms, and then all of the leaves around everywhere,
Don't like
they
that.
are kind of green or some of them orange, and they start to wilt, and like the green ones turn to orange, and then like yellow, and then they just kind of wilt away, and then it's just like all of the leaves just turn to black dust as they go around. Each of you, I need a con save as he's just channeling death throughout.
Come on.
Mm.
Did I use my inspiration point?
Go for it.
Damn.
I feel like the 13s aren't good enough.
Well, a natural one's not going to do it.
No, a natural one is not going to do it. Sorry, just please give me a moment.
He's within 30 feet of me. Reroll that. Reroll that, please. Sweet baby. Please, God.
Come on. Come on, third time's a charm.
It's not a 1.
15.
15
I'm
might
sorry, I
pass.
should have been better prepared. I need more dice real quick.
You're good. You're well.
Don't you do
Excuse
this.
me?
Don't you do this, Richard. You put those
Yeah,
words
I need
back in your
more
mouth.
Yeah, I need the dice. I need more.
Not a fan of that. I
Require
don't like
more.
that.
hate that a lot. Thank you.
I need one more of them. Here we go. Perfect. I have just the right amount.
I don't like that.
Nope.
I don't like the Yahtzee game you're playing right now.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's fun.
Oh, I haven't played Yahtzee in a while.
Yahtzee. Excuse me one moment while I count.
And technically, Andrew, I don't think Uncanny Dodge qualifies with this. It's got to be an attack
Oh yeah.
toward you, not a...
Yeah,
Just
okay,
FYI.
that was an attack.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
you be thinking about it all the time, for real.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me look at everybody's rolls. Ooh, these are not good rolls. Everybody is going to take 34 necrotic damage.
Damn, boy. Even 15 doesn't save?
15 does not save. with
Hunter got a
it.
17.
No. Nope, 17 does not save.
Damn, boy.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
What now?
What didn't
34
save?
for
Oops.
everyone.
God damn.
17 didn't save?
Now you guys are looking
No, he
weak
said it
too.
didn't save.
34 each. Damn, that hurts. I would like to react with the Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, that's a good use of a hellish rebuke.
Yeah, fuck that dude and his couch. Alright,
Nope.
so
Ouch.
yeah, it's only 13 damage, but it's something.
It's more than 13. That
Nice.
hurts it significantly as you shoot that out, and it shoots right. What area of its body are you trying to hit right now?
Oh my god. Everyone look at my health bar real fast.
Oh my god!
Your boy has
Jeez.
1 hit point.
What?
Wow.
35? You.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got 4.
Okay.
I've got a constitution of 10.
Okay.
And I've
Jeez.
got a hit dice of D8. I'm sorry, what was that, Richard?
Okay. That really hurt, and he's gonna spin around to you in a tree that now has no leaves on it, so you're just wide in the frickin' open. He's gonna come over and try to slam you with his claws.
Punch this
Oh,
pinata,
That wasn't his
baby!
action?
Hmm?
That wasn't his action? The leaf thing?
I have
Part
a
of this
feeling.
thing.
I have a feeling this thing might have legendaries.
Jesus. Well, that was a reaction.
Legendary, 'cause the legendary has to
True.
come across somebody else.
Yeah,
What is your
true.
AC?
Not enough. It is 15. If you
What?
count the tree stump getting partial cover, it would be 17. Or not stump, but the trunk, I mean.
No, I'm not gonna give a. If you're like higher up in the tree, I don't think that's really gonna.
Well, I got like branches all around I can like duck behind.
Yeah.
Like-
So he is. You got some branches and stuff. Even if I gave it to you, his
How hard
thing,
do I die, Richard? How hard have you murdered me, Richard?
This dude, you said it was a devourer. I'm hoping this is just a punch.
Oh, hey, Richard.
He-
Richard,
Claws at
why don't you tell me how you want to do
were
this?
going to get-
Why don't you tell me how you want to do this?
Okay, so he's gonna take his big old claw filled with like razor sharp points of like stick, and they're going to slash at you, and they're going to knock you with such force that you are going to fall out of the tree and get knocked down. And you are in death saves at this point.
Mhm.
Hunter, since it's your turn,
Mm-hmm.
how would you like to describe what is flashing before your eyes right now? Is it a memory? Is it a feeling? Is it a thought? What's going through your mind?
Okay. Wow, crazy time for the music to stop.
Same.
Well, when he hits weightlessness, he has this flashback to when he was a kid and he fell out of a tree while playing, and that panic and that fear, like washes over him. And then when he hits the ground, he's just numb, feels nothing. But he flashes into. You remember when we started looking through his mind and there was the door with the fire in it? Yeah, that door opens and he's just like surrounded by fire. And yeah, that's what he gets right off the bat.
Oof. Well, speaking of fire, it is Anwar's turn. Oh, and I need you. Oh, you like me to make your death saves for you, right?
Yeah, why don't you do that? See how I do.
Ooh, oh no, it fell on the floor. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
You know, if
Alright,
it was a natural 20,
you
you have to tell me.
rolled what you rolled. You know, people should be concerned about you right now. Either way.
Okay, it wasn't a natural 20.
I think you'd know.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Anwar, what do you do? This thing just took a big fire hit to the. Sorry, Andrew, which part of its body did you say you threw the hellish rebuke at?
I think it kind of splashes over that cage area.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of in flames a bit there. Anwar, what do you do?
First,
Actually,
he's
I
gonna
would
yell
say
out.
for flavor reasons, that wouldn't have hit the cage area, but it might have hit like right the side near it.
Sure.
So, yeah.
So immediately, he's gonna yell out, "Audra, help Hunter, quickly!" And he's going to. Whereas before he was charging a fireball with his hands, and I should also mention that even getting hit with that massive damage, he was able to maintain concentration on fairy fire. So this thing is still
Nice.
glowing orange.
Cool.
It seems to have brought out Anwar's fiery side, and that ball of fire that was produced flame in his hand is going to start to slowly mold into the shape of a great scimitar, and he clutches it in his hands and he rips forward the flame blade.
Nice.
And wherever that one area is where like the already damaged fire leg or whatever is already is he already down on one leg, or
He's already kind of down on one leg a bit, and then the other leg that is closer to you is the one that Chimera had hacked a bit, quite a bit. So that one's really looking weak.
then he's going to go to that one and he's going to take that flame blade and attack twice.
Alrighty, let's see them rolls.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Spicy.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Pretty much the opposite of that.
Good thing you rolled a 2 and a 1.
Well, you
man,
rolled
that-
D20s.
Oh,
That's
wait,
supposed to
that
be the
was
damage,
from-
right?
Oh, right, that was your
Yeah,
second
no,
hit.
that was a roll to the second roll to hit.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's a miss.
Okay, well, the first one hits good enough for both, luckily. Because the second
Yeah,
one doesn't.
ironically. So Anwar, I guess, gets knocked back on the second one, but the first one he just plunges that flame blade into that tree and rips it out for this much
Alrighty.
fire damage.
Damage.
Nice.
Oh! You know what? I'm gonna give you both those rolls, because you can describe how you want to do this.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So Anwar, I guess, the flame inside the creature's leg, he's just going to kind of like channel more and more of his Agonazar ancestry, and it's like almost like the energy is going to just erupt. You know when you see a tree on fire from the inside that's been hit by lightning, it's just going to like shoot up like lightning through the rest of the creature and just explode in flames.
Okay, it explodes in flames, and luckily, well, actually, no, not luckily. The trees are still there, just the leaves kind of went off, and actually, those trees were kind of sucked of some of their life force, so they're actually probably especially susceptible to fire right now. So, Sydney or anyone else, if you'd like to doodle, these 4 immediately next to it are gonna catch flame.
Are we out of combat, Richard?
You're technically out of... Well, actually, if you care about the trees burning, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Audra, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna run over and heal Hunter, but first,
Okay.
I did bring a little victory tune for the next time we want to fight. So here we go. There we go. I hope that
Not do
played.
that at all.
No! Oh, automaton Y. Well, anyway, my brother got me one of these, and that was the Final Fantasy victory tune. I guess it didn't pick up.
Oh.
Well, use your imagination.
Yep.
Anyways,
Alright, so you run over, and what kind of healing do you do on Hunter?
it's gonna be a level 3 cure wounds.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
this. Wow. Well, 12.
Alright, you heal him for 12. Chimera, is there anything you can do about these flames?
I can summon my echo when we can both do the Sims react, where we're just gesturing wildly at flames as everything burns down. Yeah. Like just
I like that it's you and your echo doing it. Just for extra
Um,
concern.
I have water skin to drink. That is literally all I got. So no. I don't do much.
Okay. What's his name? Quill is going to start like flapping his wings, kind of flying around, trying to like push the flame like inward and not to spread around anymore. It's like, do something to control the flames. Do something. Rain, what you got?
So, Rain, in a very powerful move, conjures up some heavy clouds that appear over top of this forested area, and all of the trees are suddenly doused in sleet and rain, which will put out all of the fire, because that's
Very
part of the
nice.
spell.
Very cool. Yeah. So yeah, you do that, and then all of their flames. I'm sorry, all of your wonderful flame things are now obsolete. All right. And with that, you have defeated this beast.
I hoist Hunter up with the cure
Big
wounds.
forest from a forest fire.
I hoist Hunter up with the cure wounds, and as I walk back over, I just ask if anyone else needs some patching up, because now that there's no threat, let's get everyone patched up. Who else needs... How are people doing? That leaf thing was nasty.
Quite dangerous. Perhaps we should just rest for a moment. Regain our strength. If there are other dangers in this forest, you may want to save your magic.
So I think Hunter's like in the coma world, like on a couch, and like the room is on fire, and across from him, Ronan is like in an armchair smoking a cigar, and the Hunter's like, "So how's it going out there?" And like Ronan goes to open his mouth, and the second he does, Hunter gets the kick, and he's like jolted back alive. It's like, oh, and he's refreshed by how cool it is out here.
Indeed. While you were short resting, I would please like someone to roll a d100.
I'll do it.
Not me this time. I've been
Yeah, you're
rolling
out.
sub 10 the whole day.
Well, beat that. As its
Oh
brother
no!
comes over.
17 is really low, but it's also my favorite number. So.
Which
I'm gonna
means
say
he
those two
picks the
things-
monster.
I'm gonna say those two things even out, and you had a random blessing of luck to counter some bad luck, and so far everything seems okay and oddly quiet right now.
So we are taking a short rest. Is that what's happening?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also going to use my
Definitely could use it.
Harness Divine Power. Before we take the long rest, I'm going to use my Harness Divine Power to convert my remaining Channel Divinity into a level 3 spell slot. And then I get both my Channel Divinities back post short rest.
Nice. So I just had to burn all but one of my hit dice, but I'm up.
Oh yeah, remember when you guys last long rested, you got half of yours back.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been using hit dice so much. I don't know if we do short
I think we
rests
used
very
all
often.
of ours.
Yeah,
I know I
used
used all of mine when we were in prison, so I think we got one
I'm-
half back.
Yeah, I currently just use the other half.
So
I marked mine as
28.
full.
Pretty fucking okay on it.
Is there anything that you guys do or say during this little bit of downtime?
It's pray to the great wolf that the rest of the trip is not this eventful.
I definitely want to ask Owlin what else. Just okay. Well, that thing, or sorry, what was his name? I don't remember. Quill. Right. I want to ask Quill. Just hey, that. What else do we need to be on the lookout for? Because, I mean, we won the fight, but that was whatever that thing did with the leaves was really bad. Should we expect
Yes,
more of that?
was- the closer we get to the lake, the more we are in the Raven Queen's domain. So I will do the best we can to avoid the lake. We will have to go around it a bit to get to where we're going.
And this Raven Queen, she's a foil to the court we're going to see? Who is she?
The court is, some would say, connected with the summer, whereas she is more connected with winter. I suppose they are foils, but I think they kind of also see themselves as allies. It's complicated.
All right.
But
Oh.
You've made good work of that thing, so unless there's short of any, like, fiends or demons, I think we should be okay.
Hunter, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling just dandy.
All right.
Feeling good. That was that. All things considered, that was some good team coordination. Give yourself a golf clap for that. There's some cohesion there. I liked it. Keep it up.
We did set it pretty nicely on
Oh.
fire. I guess when we're all focused on the same element, it tends to work out.
Yeah, and good firefighting there, Rain. Good damage control.
Let's not try to set the rest of the fast on fire, please.
Agreed.
To answer your question, Andrew Hunter would have probably used all of his hit dice before your last long rest while you guys were
Okay.
recovering from jail, so you should just be using half your hit dice if you're trying to use all of them.
Okay.
Right now. So you guys
Okay.
have been pretty worn out. So if you guys are down to your last hit dice, then that kind of makes sense.
I'm out.
Okay.
I don't remember what I was up to. It was 13.
I have 2 left.
I have 0 because I know I used all mine.
Yep, same.
At some point during the short rest, Anwar would like to approach Rain.
All right.
Hey,
Yes?
I just wanted to say good job with the, cleaning up my mess thing. That was really clutch. Could have been bad if you weren't here.
Well, we don't want to offend the people who live in this fast. I imagine we don't want everyone on our bad side. As she's like getting the sleet off of her.
Yeah, I was really conflicted about going all out on that. Just this one senpai, but it felt like we didn't have a lot of options back there, so I kind of had to cut loose. But I'm glad you were there to help set things back in order.
Well, try not to do it too much. I only have so much energy in a day.
Right. So, listen, speaking of working together, I feel like we really, balance each other out. You with your raw water magic, and me with my often uncontrollable fire magic. We're a good yin and yang thing going on here. And I wanted to ask you about a project I had in mind. I could use your help with.
I don't know how I could help, but if I can.
So Anwar's going to sit down next to her, and he's going to pull out his backpack, which has like a bunch of scrolls and schematics and like pens and papers, compasses, protractors, things like that. And he's going to kind of make a big mess everywhere. And then he's going to pull out this one schematic he's been clearly working on for some time. When we were kidnapped by Lopaw, I had an idea of us coming face to face with the mind flayers over and over again. Really plagued my mind a lot. Really, ever since Cerebro used that mind blast on us and nearly killed all of us. It's really been on my mind, and I've been thinking maybe we could find a way to help combat that. That's one of the reasons why I hope we can find more here. But that spell you mentioned, you learned from the Feywild, something with the fortress or something like that?
Yes, it protects your mind. It strengthens it, and I believe that they would have a much harder time breaking through.
Yes. So, as an artificer, I can't manipulate raw magical energy the way that you can. I find it better to take the energies and then implant them either in armor or a shield or gauntlets, and he's kind of pointing to everyone in the group that has something. But your spell that you mentioned sounds a lot like something I've been wanting to build or experiment with. Now, this is admittedly much more powerful than anything I'm used to. And Anwar's going to draw attention to the schematic, which you'll notice is a helmet, a very familiar-looking helmet, kind of circles around to the back, and it kind of makes an M in the front. Now, this helmet would it help prevent psychic damage or psychic attacks? Basically, block telepathic powers. And I was looking for the right energy or spell signature to use this. And I think the one you described might be exactly what we need.
Well, I can show you what is the arcane symbols written in my book, if it'll help. And she opens up the page to it, the Intellect Fortress spell.
So yeah, Richard, I guess I talked to you about this previously, but like this is so the artificer stuff he's been making has been second level at most. This is third level and a little bit more advanced. So, but between Anwar and Rain in their downtime, maybe not during the short rest, but if they could start working together on making an Intellect Fortress helmet that could be used by someone.
There might be some components you need to get, but yeah,
Okay.
I could probably.
I should also
Then, yeah.
say this thought shield is also a second level spell. That's the one that just prevents people from like going into your mind, like from detect thoughts or mind reading or anything like that. But Intellect Fortress is the one that deals with damage.
Yeah. So basically, I want to keep my Marvel trend going. I want to make Magneto's helmet,
Yeah.
That would be cool.
and then someone could use it in our next Mind Flayer encounter. But yeah, like we can fade out or push back, and like Anwar and Rain are kind of like comparing notes and like drawing arcane runes and schematics together.
Alrighty, well, heading back out on your journey, I would like somebody to roll me a D100, please.
Who's up? All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Wow. Okay.
You did it. You beat 17.
Yep. So
So
You
Hunter
guys-
dies in his sleep. Goodbye.
you guys continue onward for a while, with Quill leading the way. And then, after you started off at like 2 p.m., we'll say it was like an hour before this encounter, and then, so we'll call it like 3:30 after the long rest, you guys head out. You guys have been like going for another hour now. It's now about 4:30. And eventually Quill stops for a second and looks around. And like every direction you guys look in looks like the same direction. Like in almost like a octagonal kind of way. It's like all the trees seem to be going a certain way. Shit. That way. That way. And he's gonna
I'm gonna
continue on
insight.
flying from one tree to one tree. Go ahead.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
Yep. Anybody else doing anything, or is...
Am I sure?
You have a feeling that he's not so sure of the way.
Listen, Quill, I don't want to be rude, because this is your territory and not ours, but you seem a little less sure of where we're going than you seemed earlier in the journey.
No, it's 2-2, 1 over, up 3 more, 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock, forward. No, I think this is right. I think this is right.
You think this is right.
Can I kind of use my feature, my background feature, my wanderer, just to like, I don't know, like
Sure.
look up at this, like where the sun is in relation to where I know the lake should be, and be like, hold on. That's
You look up and you see, like, depending on which direction you're looking in, it looks like the sun's coming from that direction. It's like a lot of it is playing tricks on your mind. However, with your feature, I'll allow you to roll survival to see if you at least have an idea of like an internal feeling of how many steps you were taking in a certain direction.
fine.
Mm.
Feels weird. I don't know. I've never been here.
Feels weird, but
This-
I'll allow it.
Especially after that tree and everything, you do not have a sense of where you are, and you're like, fuck, we're lost.
Let's ride. Cool.
Well, you can continue to follow me if you like, or if you'd like to start dictating the way. But alright, fine, I'm lost, okay? But
For how
The
long?
tree thing, it
Respectfully.
messed me up. And then I've been lost since the tree.
That was like
I
an
lost
hour
my
ago.
bearings and which way we were going. It's okay. We just keep on heading in the same direction. We're going to run into the lake or out the woods eventually.
Unless we're walking in circles.
Do the best you can to stay straight.
1 minute. Hunter's gonna pull a candle out and light it again and go into communal mode.
Okay, so commune is like a 3rd level spell thing. So I let you roll a d100 last time. I'll let you roll a d100 again.
Oh. Okay. I don't know if
Yeah,
I can.
it's like a high level thing that clerics can.
You should
So.
zip.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Turn
I
off
don't
the
get to do that
canopy.
for like another couple levels.
Last time you rolled a 64, which used to be my favorite number because of Nintendo 64, so I let you have it, but you'd have to roll a d100 to see how lucky you are to be able to get a hold of him. God damn! Dude.
Wow.
You light a
Here's-
candle.
Oh, shucks.
What the fuck?
You light a candle, and what do?
That's awesome.
My eyes glaze over, and I guess I appear back on the couch in the burning room, and he's there with the cigar.
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be smoking one up. Oh.
Sorry for interrupting
Um,
earlier.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, we're kind of lost in the woods. You got like some sort of magic GPS, guiding principal spirit. Something to help us figure out, or advice, some trick of the trade.
What spells you got on you?
Well, dang, I got the first level spell slot, but I mean, this charm person and protection from evil and good ain't done much good
Can't.
yet.
What camp you? You learned that create bonfire I told you?
I got the bonfire, got the illusions.
Alright, tell you what. You create that bonfire. You start making some smoke signals. I'll have my person find you.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the good talk. Anything
Good
I
talk.
can do for you? Well,
Yeah. You find the Summer Prince.
all
Tell him
right.
I said he's a prick.
I will do that for you.
And get out of here, kid.
Thanks, sir.
Alright.
All right. Well, just talked to the guy, and he said we send up some smoke signals. That'll help his friend find us.
So we continue to rest.
I mean, does that sound good to y'all? That's the thread I've got right now. We're
Are
just
you
kind of.
saying this in a way where Quill can hear you, or are you kind of gathering people off to the side, little sidebar?
Oh no, I think it's relatively open. Well, I guess he did just do that in front of everyone, so yeah.
Who's coming to find us?
Oh, this dude that helps me out, he said he knows a guy that knows this area, so like,
Is
you know.
he a fae or a friend of the forest?
He said he's familiar with it.
Did he say his name?
Oh, he didn't tell me who the guy was, but
Did he say what he was?
did he? Did he?
You tell me one thing about him.
Well, I mean, he wasn't exactly clear. He kind of left it open. He might know a guy. I guess he knows a guy. He's picked out the guy, but he didn't tell me much about him. Is that a no
Uh,
for the smoke signals then? Because, like, if that's the way the
I
vote
have
goes, that's fine.
concerns if I don't know who it is.
Oh, I don't know him either, but, like, I mean, the deal between me and this dude is, like, he can't actively get us killed, so, like, should be pretty good.
Actively, as in passively, is still on the table.
He pulls out a piece of paper. It's like, hunters, allies, friends off limits, no harm comes to them. They will not be targets for any reason aside from those caveats, void from negotiations unless otherwise stated by hunter. Obligations or contracts, contradict prior agreements. To take
I like
action.
how there's a clause in there that's basically like, Hunter changed his mind about this person. Kill them.
Basically. Well, will intentionally harm. Hunter will take at no point be requested to or required to take actions that will intentionally harm, fatal, or otherwise himself or allies, unless the suit of it. Request. Yeah, I mean, we should be good.
Sorry, what were the terms of that as far as... Was there anything about introducing other fiends to you?
I mean, that would be in clause 1, right? Like, if he's gonna send a guy, he can't send a guy to help out who's going to hurt us.
Okay.
Because that would be harm coming to us due to his
Alright.
actions.
Okay.
Do you have to rewrite something now?
Nope. Not at all.
But I just want to point out that the bar is that this guy will not actively hurt us.
Well, I was paraphrasing there, but like the contract's solid.
Can I try something?
Absolutely.
I'd like to pull out my tinker tools. And using a bowl and I guess Rain, can you produce water?
I can't produce it, but I can shape it from like a water skin or something. So.
Well, using Anwar's lightning launchers, he's going to take a needle and he's going to charge one end positive and one end negative, and he's going to make a compass and place it on the water so he can science their way out.
Alright, go ahead and roll to see if that even works.
Okay. Anwar has expertise with tinker tools, so that should definitely help. And let's throw some guidance on there because I don't feel good today.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Right? Yeah.
Speaking of making water, I'm gonna go do that. This tea's been running through me.
Damn. You science your way to a solution. You know which way is north and south and everything else. The issue is you don't know where you are currently.
But we do have reliable headings, which we could follow using the compass.
Yes.
Well, if you had to guess where we were, using where we know north and south is, do you think you could guide us either to the exit of the forest or to the lake?
I have a feeling that if we want to avoid the lake, we should either go north or west. Or northwest. But
What do you guys
that
think?
would likely not get us to where we need to go, but if we could at least get to the outside, I could recalibrate and like reorient myself. If I just know where we are, then I could get us back towards where we're going.
What do you guys think? This or waiting for someone?
I prefer to be more proactive.
Agreed.
I guess if this doesn't work, we can always rely on smoke signals.
I mean, I have something to try, but it's a last resort.
Well, we're on our third last resort, so cue up the line.
I'm for this.
All right, let's do it. Let's head north.
Also, just
All
as
right.
a matter of correction, so you're aware, Richard, I thought the regaining a spell slot was based on my level. It's based on proficiency bonus. So it's a level 2 slot I got back, not a level
that
3.
makes more sense.
Just
Yeah, I was thinking recovering level 3 seemed pretty powerful.
yeah,
Okay.
I thought it was half my level. It's half proficiency. Round
Okay.
it up.
So I will. Is it half proficiency rounded up or down?
Up. Yeah.
Okay. So I would like someone to roll me a D100, please.
My turn.
Sure. Another 12.
Is that the another 12? Wow.
Yeah,
You
you
guys-
guys are broken.
Yeah. The only time it worked was for a summoning to talk to a devil. So you guys,
The dice just want us to die.
yeah, the dice really seem like you guys keep on going along, and Quill never really finds a spot that looks familiar until you guys make it all the way out of the forest, and you guys are now out a little bit. You guys are now here. You get to a little clearing where there's woods all around you, but you're in a little clearing.
All right.
Okay, well, I think I know where we are now. This looks familiar. I believe we're in the little indent area, the little alcove. So if that is indeed what I'm looking over where the mountains are, yes, I'm pretty sure I know where we are.
So we can get back on course now.
Yes, I believe so. Shall we go?
Sure.
Yes.
You guys are good to
let's
head
do it.
back in? Alrighty, I need someone to roll me a D100, please.
Yeah. Who's left?
Sydney.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Come on.
Oh, did you?
Sydney. Sydney.
Oh god. Watch it be like a 1 somehow. Hey. Hey.
Hey, 13.
Better than my 12.
13's a lucky number.
Also, I'm going to say, Richard, just before you throw another ent at us, I'm going to say, upon re-entering the woods, Audra would cast an aid on people so that we have it. So, Artem, what's Rain's HP? Max?
Max?
Yeah.
38.
Good.
Okay.
After that 13.
So Rain...
Guys, you're making me run out of bad things to happen.
I
Would
know.
you like me to use a luck?
Yeah, I
Tell
don't
you
know
what.
if a luck...
We're right at 9. Let's take a bathroom break. I need a moment to think.
Okay. Can I interject real quick? Rain, Hunter, and Audra are all getting 5 HP from aid, because I'm going to cast that as we re-enter, just in preparation, you know?
Fair enough.
All right, taking us to the break screen. Which is I forgot to say, we've got the fun, the screens again from Ryan this time. And I got the break one working correctly this time. All right,
Yeah.
BRB.
Alright, see y'all back
Okie dokie.
Okay.
We're
So,
back.
you guys-
Here we go.
You guys all get out of the forest, and Quill is going to fly up real quick, try to get his bearings around, and then fly back down. And I need to roll for him real quick for something. Okay.
He gets
So
swallowed
fly
by a
up.
rock.
Gonna fall back down. Says, all right, guys. I believe that I know the way now. We should get going, and we should probably go quick because I see there's a band of orcs out about.
Yeah. We should go. We should go. Which way and how far and how many? You said.
Where are they coming from?
We are. Oh, they're just around the bend. They're going to be visible very shortly.
Let's go. Let's go.
Move.
All right, he's gonna guide you in. I would like a D100, please.
Did everybody go?
I think so at this point.
Your
Oh,
option
yeah.
was to. Yep.
Science, guide me.
All right.
Hey.
I saw
Better
the-
than anything
I
else.
saw
we
the
got.
9 and I'm like,
Higher
come
than 20.
on.
Okay. So, you guys venture back into the forest, and you go for a ways, about another hour or so. So now we're talking. You're lost at 4:30. At this point, it's getting like evening time. Like the sun's starting to go down. It's getting closer to 6 by this point. And the sun's starting to get down. You're starting to lose a bit of hope that you guys are ever going to find to where you want to go. When suddenly, sorry, I need one more round of perception checks. All right, Hunter, you're the first one to spot. You hear something hopping off in the distance and it's heading your way. And Hunter, you will be the first one to see. Rain and Kamira, you will both hear it shortly after, but Hunter, you're the first one to spot overhead, heading in your direction, is a rabbit folk.
Do they look hostile or are they like vibing?
Vibing.
Ah,
He-
they're vibing to the max. All right, cool.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
hopping all along, hopping near you guys.
Somebody get this man some carrots.
Hello there. What's happening?
Oh, hey.
Quill's gonna look down and be like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Rabbit. We are currently in search of the local chapter of the Sealy Court. Is there any way you can help us?" Say, "Oh, well, the summer court's no longer in session. It's the winter time, you see. But who are you looking for in the court? Anyone particular?"
Whoever's in charge, I guess. Whoever.
Oh, you'd like to find the summer prince, eh?
Yeah.
Good a
that
place
sounds
to
important.
start as any.
Well, okay then. Yeah, sure. I can take you there. I know where he's holed up for the winter.
Great. And what did you say your name was?
Oh, I'm Peter.
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 Peter?
Peter.
I said
Pizza,
I
like
said
the
that.
bread.
Please lead
Peter.
the way.
No, Peter.
I said Peter.
Peter.
Yeah, Peter. Right? Am I?
No.
Is this like a
Roll
fake thing?
initiative.
I said Peter, and then he goes
Bunny
barbarian.
kicks Anwar into the stratosphere.
Oh,
Hey.
guys, do you want combat or do you not want combat?
Hey,
Because right now, you're heading towards combat. Well, sure. I can take you there. I do have some questions though. Who are you and what do you want with him?
Well, we come from the technically STEM garden, but we're looking for friends that are not the biggest fans of the Empire, as we'd like to have them kindly escorted or unkindly escorted out of our lands so we can go about our business. And we heard you
Well,
guys are
then,
pretty good at doing
makes
that.
you like all of us here. That doesn't mean you're a friend, though.
I mean, we took down a logging company not too long ago, and I hear tale that you guys don't like those. So
No, logging is like the worst thing for forests.
yes, right. So we stopped
So-
those guys.
Okay, do you have any proof of that? Don't get me
Um,
wrong. Just if I want to, like, if you want to get to the leader of like this whole wooded area, I'm gonna need a little bit more.
If he wants to play that game, we can entirely trust him to lead us in the right direction.
I will use minor illusion to like play back a memory of that happening, and just kind of like hearing the dwarves screaming from inside the building. You know, all that shit that like keeps us up at night, or that like jolts us awake. Just like the sounds and the screaming, and like, since I think I can only do it auditory or sound or image. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll produce the audio, because it's probably good they don't see the fire part of that equation.
So he just hears the sounds of dwarves screaming. The dwarf manatee!
The Norman. Yeah. I mean, I'll after playing the sound, then I'll produce an image of like some shit we were doing in the
Go
logging
ahead
camp.
and persuasion. If anybody else would like to add anything to that to give it advantage, go ahead.
Anybody?
did you guys keep anything from the boat you stole?
I was just
Manifest?
about to say, suggest we got a gun.
I can assist on
yeah.
persuasion.
Anything you guys might have stolen that might be relevant here?
I've got list. I don't know if list is like the manifest or what. I just have list. Why would I just write list in my inventory, Andrew?
There was a
Well, we did have a
What's that
hostage,
book?
but you told us to get rid of him.
the one captain was a bookie and you stole his book, right?
Yeah, it was a list of names of gamblers or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
When was that? Was that from the first time we stole the boat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. We do, actually, and I have the names somewhere.
Oh, it's in the handouts too.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
hey, that's way more convenient.
Little black book.
Good job, former DM Richard. Good job.
Yeah.
Also, if it helps, Anwar still has I think the, what's it called? Like the little stamp, the
Signet ring?
Signet ring of the first Captain Face Touch guy.
From the
So-
encampment. Because
So
fuck them hard. Like, we don't like them.
not so much proof that we burned down or attacked a logging camp, but proof that we're clearly not friends with the Empire. So maybe that'll help us.
Get some persuasion rolls with all that.
All right, that's advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Here we roll.
Hey!
You didn't even need it.
Silver tongue.
Yeah, Hunter, you show all of the stuff and everything. She's like, whoa! Well, that's quite a trick of an illusion there. So that really happened, eh?
Of course. Where did that come? Of course it did. And we keep getting on stronger and tougher. The more damage we do, we're like a snowball rolling down a hill.
Into hell.
Well, heck,
But
you
here
just
we are.
might be the people that the prince has been waiting for.
That sounds like us.
The prince what now?
Yes, the Summer Prince. He's been waiting for a group of people who had unique abilities. Seems, I mean, a minor illusion is no unique ability, but I mean, everything that you've done, the signet ring, other stuff, seems like, well, if there was ever a band of people to show up here, maybe it's you.
Insight. Insight. Insight.
You focus in on your wolf instinct, and it sounds like he's telling the truth, but he does not fully understand what he means. Like he
also just has vague information, and he's dishing out vague information. There's more, but he doesn't have more.
Exactly. He's dishing out vague information. You get the sense that he is honest, but he is also a little clueless.
Like,
Well, if that's the case then, follow me.
Sure.
And he's gonna hoppity hop away.
Follow him.
yeah, let's
All
do this.
right.
Well, I was gonna say, if it's all the same to you, perhaps this is where our ends meet. The woods is an area, the forest is an area that rewards the lucky, and I'm afraid I have not bestowed on you any good luck, nor have you bestowed any good luck on me.
We appreciate
fair.
your help all the same.
It may be best that we part ways.
Of course. It's lovely to
thank
meet
you.
you.
I mean, that
Sure
hurts
thing.
a little, but okay.
He's
I
not
shall
wrong.
warn you though. If you run into any other of my kind, it may be another member of the Court of Owls. It is our responsibility to protect this forest. So, just be as friendly to me or be as friendly to them as you were to me, and hopefully everything should be fine.
And can we name drop you and say that we're buddies with you?
Sure. And he is going to pluck out a feather, dip it in a little component pouch, and hand it to you.
Nice.
Great.
May that be proof of my approval, and may it potentially help you in other endeavors.
Thank you. Guys, we got to start bringing proof with us. Everyone that hates us knows what we did, but we need to start proving our good stuff that we did.
Brian, briefly, because you're carrying the element with you, can you roll a d20? Just
Yeah.
strictly out of curiosity.
Hey.
Hey!
Now
All
the
right,
rolls
so the
go
owl
up.
was good luck. All right. Are you gonna roll it
Yeah.
again? All right.
So that 20 was just a luck roll you wanted to do for some reason?
I just wanted to see if the owl was bad luck because we couldn't roll higher than a 20% on the D100s.
Yeah, well, the second he departed and left, you guys rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Looks like he was just a bad luck charm to you. Alright. So, you go off. I, once again, need a D100 from somebody with a new guide on your way.
I'll do it. Get it out of the way.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, Turn it around.
Maybe it's his rabbit's foot, who knows, but for some reason you are luckier this time around. And you make your way over till eventually he will guide you over to a rather large tree. And he's like, alright, here it is. But I can only show you the door. You're the one who has to walk through it. And he is going to point you over to a tiny door that's like all the way down the bottom of the tree.
How exactly are we supposed to go through it?
Oh, well, there are these special mushrooms. It's the purple ones that will allow you to shrink in size. If I could just find any around here.
I would like to roll a survival check to see if I can scavenge for mushrooms.
Go ahead. 18 is pretty good. You look all around, and you feel pretty confident that there are no mushrooms in this area.
That's a bummer.
Where can we typically find them, if you don't mind my ask?
I'm kind of concerned about that. Blasted thing is, there's tons on the other side. Go around everywhere there. I was hoping a few stragglers would be around here.
We not
I
open the door
am
and
not
like slip my arm through.
currently
Okay.
seeing any. And the only other thing I would add on this is that on the door is a little inscription that says only those who make their own luck may enter.
Hey, Chimera, what happens if you try to put your echo through that door?
I mean, it's worth giving a shot. I just have to open the door, I guess, and she'll kneel down and like gently
kneel
open
down,
that
like-
door.
You open the door, you look inside, and it's almost like a portal to a whole other forest that's super purple and blue and all sorts of other colors flashing all around.
Is it to scale of the door she's looking through, or the scale of the one we're in? You know what I mean? Like, does it look like she's like looking through a little keyhole, or is everything, you know, to
It kind of looks
proportion?
like she's looking through a little keyhole, and on the other side, it looks just as big as the side you're on.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my echo in there.
All right, you lean down, you look through, and you stick your echo over on the other side. There it is.
Okay.
Is it normal size or little size or standing in a
It
tree?
goes through, and it looks like you're looking in the crack beneath a door, because like you can barely look underneath. But the echo comes up the other side, full size.
You can't see out your echo's eyes, right?
Not until like 2 more levels. I guess
Time to
I'm
go
gonna
kill some boars, guys.
Yeah. I guess I'm. If I die, good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna try to teleport in there. I'm gonna do a swapsies with.
Oh boy.
All right. Boom. Your echo is suddenly looking through the door as you are on the other side, and you see just a lush purple and blue forest with all sorts of mushrooms around. If you'd like to try to see if you can find, he's specifically said that there's a purple one.
Purple. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a go.
You find a number of mushrooms. Some are red, some are purple, and some are blue.
I'm gonna grab the purple ones and like keep them out, but I might. You know what? No, I'm not gonna touch other mushrooms. I don't know what the fuck the mushrooms do. I'm not gonna touch them. I'll only grab the purple ones. And I guess we can teleport back to pass them out.
Yeah, you do that. You grab purple mushrooms, you kind of look back through, and you teleport back to the other side with everybody else, and you've got what I assume are 5 purple mushrooms with you.
Question.
You might
though.
need. You might need 6.
I might need one. What do the other ones
I'm
do?
not going. I said I can only show you the door. You have to walk through it. I'm not going in there.
Oh. Can you tell me what the other mushrooms do, though? Is there like a mushroom that I need to like avoid?
The red ones make you grow. Forget what the blue ones do.
You forget what the blue ones do.
What
What about the green
Can I
ones?
insight him saying he forgets what the blue ones do?
No green mushrooms that I know of.
Can
Dang
Rain see if there's anything in her book about these mushrooms?
Richard, that's an insight. No, it's just an 8. I was going to say just if he does actually forget what the blue ones do, but an 8 probably isn't going to
Seems
help.
like he's being honest. What was I gonna say? Rain, you may roll an Arcana to see if you find anything about that.
Okay.
Nope. Nothing about mushrooms in here.
I would like to roll with my extensive knowledge of swamp fungi from the first arc of this
Oh my
campaign.
god, he's got a point.
I pull out my book and go to fungus section, which is obviously, green. So I flip to that page and I start looking and reading and see if there's anything I know. Do you want Arcana or Nature or what now?
Maybe
guess
Arcana,
both.
not Nature.
All right.
19. That's pretty darn good. Okay.
I forgot all about the mushroom hunt that we did.
You know that the mushroom, this one is actually more common. The blue mushroom that you look through, you just kind of luck out because there's nothing in there about the red or purple mushrooms. But this blue mushroom, you actually see it actually has been found out on, kind of more normal areas. And it is known to make you feel kind of good, but also kind of stupid. And so, effectively, stat-wise, it has a very short-term effect. Basically, it's like you're casting Bane on yourself for a minute. So it's like you just have a negative default. You feel good, but you're kind of just dumb. And just kind of dopey.
As I remember, the blue ones kind of cause a euphoric, albeit a slight stupefying effect. So be careful when having those.
Might as well just leave them alone.
Might not be a bad idea to collect them, though.
As a poison?
Well, I mean, it's not lethal, so yes.
Good sleep aid.
That's true. No, Miss Kamira, I was just saying you might want to get 6 in case Audra needs 2.
Oh, that's right, like double the dose. Yeah, I'll be right back.
As in,
She's so tall.
when I shrink, I'll need to shrink further. I see. It's a valid concern.
No, don't worry about it, Audra. I'll be right back with the second mushroom.
These gloves,
You
as much as
teleport in just to get a 6th mushroom.
As much as I love the gloves you've given me, Anwar, they do only work the one way.
Come here. I'm going to need a perception check from you when you go over to the other side.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, here it
no.
This
comes.
is the first time, but I forgot.
All right, well, good luck fighting the next tree by yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to try to cast all our spells through the keyhole.
So many nat ones tonight.
I'm gonna luck it. I'm gonna luck it.
I'm going to like
Yeah.
it.
That's better.
16. Once again, you think you see a fairy out of the corner of your eye, like just kind of
Damn
like
it.
running around beneath the mushroom, but then it goes away.
Shit! Okay.
But then it just might have been your imagination.
The trip back takes a little longer this time, just because she gets a little distracted with, like, there was something. She comes back. Also, she picked red mushrooms. Just in case.
Pick some red mushrooms, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go back over to the other side with purple and red mushrooms.
Ready to go?
Ooh. Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Quick save
Yeah.
button. Quick save button.
Best of luck to you all. I will hopefully see you around sometime. And he hops away.
We kill
Roll for
him.
initiative.
Thank you.
I pull up my crossbow.
I inspect the mushroom for worms or bugs.
Do y'all eat the purple mushroom?
I guess.
Well,
Hey.
do we,
Does anybody try it first?
shall we cheers these?
I'll do it. I got a +7 to my con.
I feel like if we're doing this, we should all do it at the same time.
Yeah, I would
so
say
we're
it's
on
very
this
much
trip
like,
together.
Choose
Now,
it
my
and go.
in my experience, it'll take like 45 to an hour. So like, just chill for a while, read a book or something.
I think those were different mushrooms, friend.
Alrighty. So y'all taking it?
Toss it back.
Yeah.
Oh, becoming protect me.
So you drink it all, and however many feet tall you are, that's now how many centimeters tall you are. As you go
Oh.
all the way down to the
I'm
point where
still the
blades of grass are
tallest,
towering
yay!
over you.
I fall through the door then.
Go quickly. I don't like being on this other side.
I do not either.
This is
Um,
this is strange.
you go through the door and you get to the other side, and now you're just really small in this big kind of lilac purplish world.
Well, now we should take the red ones, yes?
I think so. Now that I think about it, I
Alrighty.
didn't need to eat the mushroom on the other side, and I could have just came back over anyway, but I didn't want to feel left out, so...
Wait, hold on. Is there going to be any weird effects if we have 2 mushrooms back to back?
Maybe.
It's like drinking 4 Loco.
I will say, if you guys want to take the second mushroom, I am going to need con saves.
I just like that I have to scale what Audra looks like right now.
Let's
do it. Let's ride the
Alright.
mushroom dragon.
I'm gonna
Let's go
wait.
for it.
Hey, Cammy, when you get big, put me on your shoulder or something, or in your pocket.
Of course, dear. Assuming that I don't die.
Audra will also eat hers right away because she doesn't like being this size.
Woo! Luck! What is going on?
There you go.
Jesus.
A number of different timelines, things have not gone so well for Chimera. But
No.
luckily, you can shift over. Alrighty. So in that case, so did everyone except for Hunter did it? Okay. So Rain and Chimera, you pop up fine. Anwar, you get about to normal size, but your head is about one size too big. Like, have you ever
Oh,
played
no.
like DK mode in a
Neutron.
It's like, your head's a bit too big, and you're feeling a bit wobbly at the moment, and hard to stay up. You have disadvantage on acrobatics checks for the meantime.
Oh, guys. They always said I had a big head in school, but this isn't what they meant.
Audra,
Oh boy.
your arms come back totally lopsided. One's a little too small, the other's a bit too big.
Oh dear.
I hate this. And I will not be eating mushrooms again.
I think you have to get out of here.
I will eat mushrooms one more time. And then never again.
I'm sure it won't last too long.
Richard, which one's which? Which is the bigger one?
I'll go with your shield holding hand is the bigger one.
Okay. Oh, man.
That picture didn't turn up anything, sadly.
I'm gonna put my hand down on the ground for Hunter. So he doesn't
Yeah.
have to, like, Shadow of Colossus anybody.
Fine. Be that way. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll jump on.
And I will put you on my shoulder.
Hell yeah.
So where do you guys go from? I guess you guys just kind of pick a direction and go. I will say that there is kind of a little natural path that you kind of see. It's not paved or anything, but it does seem like there's a little clearing that seems to guide your way if you'd like to go that way.
That's fair.
Follow the path. Once we're inside, could I do a perception check to see if anyone's spotting us? Checking us out?
Yep. Good rolls.
Mira is staring at your head. You're big.
You kind of walk along for a while. You get the sense like you're getting little spidey sense danger alerts, but you can't pinpoint where. There's nothing visible, but every once in a while it's just like a little blip of a something around.
Guys, I'm not sure why this is, but I think we're being watched. Everyone just be on your guard. Oh, my neck's gonna hurt so much after this.
Yeah, do
Richard-
a backflip.
Let me do a backflip.
Does this place look like her time in the book?
A bit, yeah. Not exactly alike. It definitely is a different place, but it's got some similarities. You're getting all sorts of different colors of like purples, greens, violets, oranges, like all sorts of vibrant colors.
It does look similar to the place in the book. Not the same. It may be Fae.
Right. Rain, I never asked, how exactly did you wind up in a book?
You know, I don't quite know the answer myself.
Okay. Well then.
Guys,
You
I
guys
just had
see-
a terrifying realization.
Yeah?
In that fight with the tree, when Hunter like shouted out orders, he used all y'all's real names and not the code names.
Well, the tree's dead,
The owl's
but the
not.
owl's
I
not.
was about to say Quill's not. I did.
Hunter oopsied.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Oh, and then Anwar yelled, "Get Hunter back up." So
Well, I guess I return the favor.
yeah.
If you die, I'm taking you with me.
We've all been doxxed in Fairyland.
All right. So eventually, as you're walking along, rain, like a fly, going by your head. It's just kind of like you're gonna feel just like a little whoosh of something, and you're going to hear a little whisper of, "You stole it. You stole it. That's ours."
Wait, what is it saying? Because I couldn't understand you.
What is that?
It's
It's saying,
Golluming.
You stole it. You stole it. It's ours. You stole it.
I didn't steal anything.
Get back.
There are whispers here, and she's sort of just gonna come closer to the group.
Yeah, if anybody else would like to try to perceive what's going on, you can do that as they get closer. There, oh damn, yeah, Hunter is like spots right by, sees like a whiff of hair go over, and definitely overhears the like you stole the luck. That luck does not belong to you.
Yeah, I heard it. It was quick and quiet, but I heard it too.
Are you
God
going to
damn
Mira's
it.
shop right now or something?
What? What was
yeah,
that?
he is.
Cause I'm tiny. So you know, I'm just here now.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
I saw the thing whiz by Rain's head, and
Definitely, like it's just like kind of an invisible like whoosh. It almost seems like a little bit of
like a puff of air, like
wind
a
or
small
something. But you
breeze.
definitely heard a voice.
like
Rain,
a
are you
breeze
all-
on the wind.
Are you all right?
Think? But they're saying I stole luck? considering we seem to be the most unlucky people on the planet right now.
Oh, I thought it
Hang on
said
to
he
half
stole
of
a
it.
book. Okay, that makes sense, I think.
Who's out in front right now?
I don't know. Is it?
Probably me, because I'm the tank with the correct arms, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm still in my usual spot in the rear.
So walking along, eventually you get to a point where you see a little bit of a clearing of the forest, and there is a large circle of red mushrooms,
No.
and within that red circle is a smaller circle of blue mushrooms, and kind of adjacent to the red circle is a purple circle of purple mushrooms.
It's
No.
a trap.
And that's kind of where
Alright.
the path has led you to this point.
We hate that very much.
Does it look like magical circles at all? Like
Go
just
ahead and
made of
roll.
mushrooms instead of.
Or is it just
You
a
can
fairy ring?
roll Arcana or History. I'd accept either one.
Nice, there you go.
This reminds you of fairy circles.
Those are fairy circles. Or at least they look like it.
What are those?
Fairy circles are known to be an area that fairies will congregate.
So perhaps this is where they hold court.
My concern, though, is the colors are very precise. I suppose it's a funny concern, but I'm still very concerned.
Yeah, it's very clear that each of the three circles are their own colors.
So do we avoid stepping in them, or do we step in them?
Oh, perhaps we just see if there's someone around here. I know we don't like to put attention to ourselves, but
Well,
I would say then also past this clearing with the fairy circles, it looks like the path continues on after that.
by the way, the panel in the graphic novel when Rain says we don't like to call attention to ourselves, one side of her is big head Anwar, and the other side is lopsided Audra. Just like,
Yep.
you're right. No attention at all.
We don't like to. This isn't
Maybe
my choice.
we can pass it and come back if we don't find anything else.
What about like tribute? Do we leave something here as like a hey, come talk to us?
It's not a bad idea.
was there anything like that in Pixie Land? Did travelers leave anything for the forest or any rituals like that?
Chimera's family has spent some time in Pixelland, and you were in Pixelland a bit, or at least on the outskirts. I don't know if you ever really went deep in. Did you? I wouldn't think so. I imagine
Not
you
deep
were
in.
wrong. Certainly, it's a common occurrence for some people to leave offerings in the forest and stuff. I think we kind of established that earlier on. That's like a lot of superstitions like that exist. However, it's not fully understood if they really help or not.
I'm going to reach into my pack and I'm gonna rifle out the wine that I carted around Mabon that I never drank that I just have. And I'm gonna pour them like a thimble or like a cup, whichever one I got. I probably have a thimble. Thimble's probably not enough.
Or are you just gonna pour out a cup's worth of onto the ground?
If I have like a good wooden cup, I will leave it behind. I will not leave iron because I feel like they will hate me for that.
Do you have a good wooden cup?
I have like a lot of stuff from my house that I sold in here. I mean, I might have like a little travel pack
Well,
with utensils.
Onwar's got my moonshine stuff. There should be some flasks in there if you want to use one of them.
So leaving a crowbar would be a bad idea here.
Iron is. My father said that iron was a no-no, like a hard no-no.
Those are glass flasks.
I'll pull out the moonshine stuff, I guess.
And there you see some glass flasks.
I'll pour it in there and leave it just right outside the room. Like maybe put it in the circle.
Do you want to put it in the circle or outside?
Put it
the
in.
circle?
We'll put it in carefully, but yeah.
Inside the red, the blue, or the purple. The blue is within the red. The purple's just outside the red.
I think just within the red.
All right, so you pour some of this. What was it? Fine rum or brandy or something?
It was wine dandelion wine
Wine.
that she made.
Alrighty. Do you say any words or anything else, or do you just leave it out there?
No, she just leaves it there.
You leave it there. Do you just
I'll
move
say
on?
for
Wait
your
to see what happens, or what do
consideration.
you do?
I'll put it down and say for your consideration. And then I think we were planning on walking around it, just like suss out what was beyond that around the path, and we could double back if we don't see anything. I think if that's what everybody was going
is
for.
welcome to roll a perception check.
All right.
I'll take it.
And
Are we
Hunter's
all
got-
rolling perception or?
That's enough perception. I think people see it. So we'll just say that you all, as you kind of are working your way around, you see a little sprite, a little pixie guy, reveal himself and like kind of phase out of invisibility and go over to inspect the wine. Do any of you do anything with that knowledge? I would
Oh,
say
hey
he's
there,
got
friend.
four little green, kind of glowy wings, and has kind of a leather and leaf kind of tunic.
Badass.
Oh, hey there, friend.
Oh, you want to you want to hop down and talk to him man to man, both about the same size?
Just hollering down.
I was gonna say he is about your size, Hunter.
Nice. Yeah, I'll wave down from like the shoulder.
He's gonna
from
look
Cammy's
up.
shoulder.
He's gonna like put a finger in the wine, and he's gonna fly up, just kind of like little hummingbird wings, just, and he kind of goes up and flies over to you. Says, "You guys are friend."
Yeah, bud. We're friends.
Okay, then why are you with this one? This one stole from the Fae.
I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding. You know, things happen, and Rain's a good my friend is a good individual, and I don't think that I don't think water over there would do anything harmful on purpose.
Gonna like fly over right in front of Rain. Give it back. The stone that you does not belong to you. Give it back.
What stone?
You know what stone? Luck. You have the luck. It's not your luck.
She's just gonna turn to everyone else. What?
I don't think she would. I don't think she knows what you're talking about.
I can feel it. I can feel it on you, and that is not for you.
I don't know what you're feeling, but certainly not luck with our situation.
He is going to kind of buzz down and try to go. Where is your stone of good luck or whatever? Which
river.
probably Rain does not know it by that name.
Yeah. It would honestly, it would probably be in her pack, like on her back.
He's just gonna like buzz over to the pack and start trying to just open it. No, it's in here. It's in here.
She's gonna move it away from it. Stop that!
Not yours. How did
Whatever
you get
it is. What
How
are you
did
talking
get
about?
it? How did you get it then? The stone.
You have
Again,
just rocks in your bag. By
she's
chance.
like thinking back because it would honestly be a thing that she hasn't thought about really.
Or a ring, or a necklace, something with like a diamond or a
No.
gem, maybe.
Oh wait, and she goes through and like digs down to the bottom, pulls out a little like carved stone. I've forgotten about this. This was found while I was stationed out in Pixie Land.
The luck. You're the luck.
Well, it's,
Lucky Rock?
I mean, it's just a stone.
Where did you get it?
Probably when I think this was one of the many items that were brought in by the Empire. I guess it may have just found its way in my bag.
Hearing that, you're suddenly going to hear buzzing all around the fairy rings. You just hear buzz, just like wings are starting to flap like crazy, but currently like not seeing anything else visibly right now, but you're definitely hearing a disturbing hum that is kind of radiating from these circles. Empire!
Oh,
Yeah, we're against the Empire, and sometimes we end up with stuff they have on them. It's complicated. I think maybe we should take this to court and get it situated and figured out.
There's no court here. Prince.
Pardon, say again?
There's only the prince, the summer prince.
Okay, well, let's talk to Summer Prince then.
Listen, we're no friends of the Empire. That's actually why we're here.
That's for dang
We're
sure.
looking, we're looking for other people, allies that might help us get rid of the Empire. That's the truth.
Next time I see the Empire, I'm gonna give them a yeah and a hew and a wah. Knock them
And then
over.
I kick her, sir.
Personality is just small too. Fine, I will take you to the prince, and he will tell you you must get the stone back.
Okay, that sounds good. We can get this sorted out.
And you're going to notice that this guy's got a bow and quiver around his back, a tiny little bow and quiver. Yeah, and he's also got like a little bit of like David Bowie face paint on him.
Rad.
As
And
they're
Sorry.
as they're following the ferry, Lorraine is gonna whisper to the rest of the party. It seems they really care about this little rock. We may have a bargaining chip of some sort.
Yeah, maybe. Hey man, that's a cool bow. What's that made of? Is that rat bone or something?
Wood.
Yeah, it's wood. Dang man, you carved that yourself?
Yes.
That's super sweet. I like the engraving. Real good detail work you got there.
Wait, better beware. You are surrounded right now. And if
Oh.
you cross us and do not follow what the prince says, you will be taken down.
All right, cool. Someone gonna hold on to my weapons or something? Or
We'll run out.
oh, yeah, like it hadn't. I already died once today.
Rain.
All right,
or,
then.
oh, not Rain. River.
River.
I don't suppose we told you about the time we absolutely got decimated by quicklings, have we?
Oh, they fucked
I
our
was
shit
there.
up.
I was just
Yeah, Rain was there.
asking. Because that happened. Little small fairy creatures. Here we go.
Oh, I remember.
We got rickety wrecked.
Oh, that's right. You were there for that. There's been so much that's happened.
She too was stabbed.
That's right.
Hold on a moment. And he's going to fly down, grab a chunk of red mushroom, eat it, and
Oh,
go
fuck.
"Woo," and be your size.
Well, dang.
Oh,
Oh, you Is your head always that big? Asking Anwar. Is your head
Who else?
No, I mean it depends on who you ask, but no, it's usually more proportional. Actually, hurting my neck a lot.
Right. Hold on a moment. It's gonna go over, pick off a tiny piece of a purple one. It's gonna go over. All right. It's okay. This happens. Shove this up your nose. Right up your nose. Just this tiny bit of it.
That or
Okay.
you could invent a neck brace.
Are you sure this is how this works? Gonna
I'm
insight him.
positive.
I'm positive this is
You can
hilarious.
trust me. I'm a fairy.
Well, you seem like a trustworthy person.
It's hilarious.
My
Give
head
me a con
explodes.
save real quick.
Oh lord, here we go. Nope.
Your head is like 5% too small.
Oh.
But it's
Well, that's
functional. You don't take any disadvantage or anything now.
better, I guess. Slightly.
You sound
Actually,
a
darling.
little bit nasalier than usual.
I'm already nasally.
Can you do that for these?
Oh,
Please do. Please do it.
oh, this is tough because one arm's small and the other's big. I just thought that's how you were.
Excuse me?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, hold on. This is gonna be complicated. He's gonna try to like grab some of the red and some of the purple and try to like mix up a potion together. And all right, here you go.
And he hands me a potion.
Yep.
What would be a check, just like a gut check of do I trust? I guess am I inciting
Either an insight
inciting
check
him or?
on him, or you could Arcana check the potion.
I'll incite him.
Okay.
That'll be the better roll for me. 12.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll for him.
I shotgun it.
You shotgun it?
No, what?
Well, I should let you know.
What's a
He
12
rolled
do
a
for me?
nat 1 on his potion making.
I look
Oh,
at it and
You were just going to like.
Oh, I didn't say I drink it yet.
I thought you
You
said
said
you
you shotgun it.
I was kidding. You really think I would shotgun a glass bottle?
How am I supposed
Yes.
to know if you're kidding or not?
Yes.
That was not. I was kidding. Sorry, in case that wasn't clear.
All right, you gotta stop doing the intrusive thoughts, just shouting them out. Because I think
Sorry.
you're actually.
I did.
serious.
I did the like motion and everything. I thought that was a giveaway that I was joking.
Yeah, but it's very in Audra's character to just shotgun anything that's given to
Yeah,
him.
I was not able to tell you were joking on that. So you,
I don't know. I feel like the smash on the
Hold on,
forehead was
give
the
it away,
giveaway.
what
But either way, she looks at it for a moment and is like, listen, 5% difference or whatever's going on with his head there. A little different for two different arms. If you don't mind, I'll just wait for it to wear off. But maybe you can find a better use for that later.
He's gonna keep the potion on him then, and all right. So you guys will eventually head over till you see a whole area of that's like it's almost like a palace of roses that have come up, and within that palace of roses, you guys kind of head up. He just continues kind of hovering off the ground just a little bit, flapping his wings, heading over, and eventually you see a red-headed elf that is your size, who is just kind of lounging in a throne of roses. And I will allow a what do you call it? I guess either a perception. Yeah, I guess a perception. I don't know. If anybody wants to roll anything, they can if they want to inspect this guy at all.
Can I roll an investigation about him?
You do that.
Sorry, you said insight or.
Because Rain's much more analytical rather than.
I will say that Rain, giving him the once over, he reminds you of the Madam a bit.
He's the Atom.
And as you come up, he just kind of be lounging. He's gonna say, "Oh, you finally arrived. Good to have you all here. Please take a seat." And he's just gonna like raise his hands up, and then like more little chairs of flowers are going to pop up out of the ground for you guys to sit in. And the pixie, the oversized pixie, is going to fly over and say like, "Hey, this one's got a luck stone, something acquired with the Empire or whatever. They say they're not friends of the Empire, but this is all a lot, and you gotta work this out." And he's just gonna kind of motion over, say like, "No, it's fine. They're all fine. I've been waiting for these people for a long time now."
You look
Please.
an awful
Please,
lot
if I
like. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You look an
Please,
awful
Rain.
lot like the. Wait. What?
Yes, go ahead, Rain. Go ahead.
You mean River? Her name's River.
No.
Is that a deception roll?
River is her name.
No, Anwar, her
Sometimes
name is
it's okay to-
Rain.
That's not my name. And Anwar shoots a dirty look to Hunter. God damn it. We had one rule. We had one rule.
I did an oopsie.
Oh my gosh, this is a little bit. I have a hard time hearing you. And he's gonna
Upper
snap
jet!
his finger, and you're gonna go.
I think I kind of like slide off of Kamira's shoulder and wind up like in her lap and just kind of like.
Can you do that for his head in my arms?
I can.
Will you?
No.
All right.
Perfect. Oh, my
Who we're
cheeks
working
hurt.
with here.
Will you?
No.
I'm fine.
All right.
Well, I'm sure that you are a bit suspicious of how much I know about you already before even coming here.
I mean, no, I get it.
You do.
We're pretty infamous.
You have begun to give yourself a bit of a name, yes.
Is it a good name
You
or
got
a
the
bad
picture
name?
all wrong. The picture is really scary. I don't know why they got that photo of me or that illustration.
Oh, the
Oh.
evil Anwar twin.
I can't help you out there. Well, tell me, each of you, do you believe in fate?
Suppose so. To a degree, I guess.
Not particularly.
I mean, cause and effect. Things happen for a reason. I don't know if you want to dress it up and call it fate.
Things happen for a reason. I agree with you completely. Things do happen for a reason. I believe that you are all here for a reason. You're here so you can get some kind of power to help fight mind flayers, are you not?
Yeah.
We were hoping.
Well, then you are the people I've been waiting for. And he's going to magically conjure up 5 rings. Each of these has an ability that could help you on your path. But I do warn you, the path that you choose may be more complex than you think. For good luck is sometimes disguised as bad luck, and sometimes bad luck is disguised as good luck. You may think that these are a gift and offering to you, but they might take you down a road that you don't want to go. And maybe you will want to not take these, and maybe it will lead you towards the right path. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe taking these rings will give you exactly what you need and go to victory. I cannot see beyond this choice that you have to make.
How is taking a ring leading us anywhere? It's a ring.
Each
It's
of
not that
these
simple.
rings will have an ability to help you fight an illithid. I created them to be able to do such. And he's going to throw out 5 rings, or just they're just kind of gonna go in a like circle around each other. There's a ring of mind shielding, which will allow you to not have thoughts detected. There is a ring of free action, which I've swapped out a little bit. So let me read some of these for you. And he'll explain them in better terms than I, as a DM, am explaining them. He'll do it more poetically. But the ring of mind shielding. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. There is another clause saying if you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it unless it already houses a soul. This one currently does not house a soul. You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. So this could help your soul with something. So that's the ring of mind shielding. The next one he brings up is the ring of free action. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed, nor can you be paralyzed or stunned. Next up, a ring of protection, which is a bit more straightforward. You get a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while wearing the ring. There is a jade ring of resistance, which will be resistant to all psychic damage. And then lastly is a ring of spell storing, which holds the ring can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. Currently, it holds a greater restoration spell, which is a 5th level spell.
Richard, it sounded
These 5 rings could be exactly what you're looking for. Or perhaps they lead you to overconfidence or lead you to go down a path that will lead to your doom. Luck has a way of balancing. But I would like to do what I can to unbalance it. Some of you may believe in luck, others do not. Some may make your own luck. And some may steal their luck. Or at least acquire it in ways that are problematic.
Richard, I have a question.
Yeah.
You named an explicit trade-off with that first one about the soul, but it didn't sound like you named any for the others.
No, that was the only one.
Okay.
What's the catch to taking a ring? Are you just going to give them to us?
I made them specifically for you. I don't know if they're going to end up helping you or dooming you, but they are made specifically to fight mind flayers. I get glimpses into the future. It's cloudy. Although I will say, recently, there have been two particular branches that are quite visible, whereas there used to only be one. And it all comes back to you, Chimera. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I do.
Well, you would know better than any then that single action may at first seem like it brings about the best of worlds, but luck has a way of balancing out. Things can change, and those perfect worlds can become the darkest. So I leave it up to you. I've made these because that is my choice. But now it's up to you to determine, are you fated to take these? Are you fated to take down a flare? I cannot predict exactly how, but I've had a vision that included a prophet who told me that you are to end the war by the year's end. However unlikely that seems, even if there's a small chance it could be true, isn't that worth fighting for?
When you say end the war, that's very nebulous. Do you mean win the war?
No, the message was end the war.
That's great.
That's a little more ambiguous.
But what if by year's end, the war could be over? Is that not worth taking a shot for? Is it not worth dying for?
That's why we're all here, technically.
Hunter's gonna take a step forward, cover his eyes, and like put his hand to the rings.
Anwar's gonna catch him real quick and say, just as I was about to point out, the last time we took some random magic objects from someone in the woods, it didn't go well for us. Do you mind if we... I hope it's not looking a unicorn in the mouth, but do you mind if we just inspect them a bit first to make sure they are what they say they are?
No, I trust this guy.
I assure you they are not cursed, but feel free to inspect as you will.
Audra's not gonna be random about it, but she is gonna.
Mage shift. Mage. Oh, I had a word for this. I lost it.
What were you? Sorry, say the sentence again. Minus that word, I guess.
I lost it.
Oh, okay. I mean, Audra's had one in mind. She wasn't gonna reach in randomly, but she is, assuming they're still kind of rotating or whatever. She is just gonna grab. She's not gonna put it on yet, but she is gonna grab that spell one and just hold it.
Dibs on that one. I already have dibs. I want the spell slot one.
Do you?
No.
By the way, I heard. Okay, I was gonna say I heard like I heard a bunch of like Discord chat bubbles going, but I can't see those while we're streaming. So I was like, hope y'all aren't talking about important stuff.
Sorry, that might be coming from. I can use headphones.
Oh, okay, yeah, it might be on yours because it didn't look like they were coming from us. Anyway,
It's Melody trying to distract me.
anyway, so she'll grab that. She's not putting it on yet. She'll grab that and look over it at this guy, and just you know, I don't believe in luck or fate or anything like that. I think our destinies are ours to shape whenever we make choices. If we see something we don't like, and she'll kind of like look at Chimera for a moment, then we do our best to change it and hope that there's a better outcome when we change it. It's a reference to her timeline, y'all. I'm not insulting Chimera. That's exactly what she does.
I don't like Chimera, so we're gonna try and change her.
No, no, she literally changes things when they don't look
Gotcha.
good.
Okay.
And she'll turn to the rest of the group, and it's like, you can all decide for yourselves, but I'm all for making choices that'll change my fate. Put destiny to my own hands, literally in some cases.
Anwar's not going to put it on, but Anwar's going to take the ring back from Audra's hand and investigate them with all the others to make sure that they aren't cursed or any
Alright,
other
go ahead.
That's fine. She won't fight it.
Are you using
anything
any?
else.
Are you using any magic or anything? Or are you just doing Arcana checks?
Arcana check.
Which one are you doing first?
Rain can help out. She does have the identify spell.
Yeah, I was going to ask Rain if she wanted to inspect them with me.
Do you still have
Yep.
that, Ryan? Identify?
I don't think I prepared it today.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was a permanent one for you or not.
So Rain is currently identifying the which one?
Spell storing?
Yeah. Spell storing pretty much everything I said. Let me see if there's anything else about it. It's definitely not curse. The ring stores spells cast in it, holding them until the attuned wearer uses them. The ring can store up to 5 levels, blah blah blah. Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 5th level into the ring by touching the ring as the spell is cast. The spell has no effect other than to be stored in the ring, so then you can use it later, basically. But yeah, no curses.
So it can, like Anwar or Rain could put a spell in there and I could unleash it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyone could wear it.
Huh.
It looks like any creature can cast a spell into it,
Here's a
and
question.
anyone can be aware. All of these rings do require attunement.
Right.
I need to check my attuned items.
Never mind. It would be a moot point, because Revivify only works, what? It's like a minute after the person dies or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's
Yeah,
not like...
either a minute or 10.
Yeah, so it's not like someone else could pull the ring off and, like, save the wearer if they were the one that goes down. Yeah, okay.
No.
No, but if Audra put a Revivify into the ring, someone else could use it.
Right. I mean, that's, like, immediately my brain thought, well, it'll always have that in it, you know?
Yeah, currently has a greater restoration spell, but you could use that spell at some point, and then
she might fix
put
her
it-
arms
put
with
in-
that. I don't
and
know how
then
long
put
this is
in the,
lasting.
put in the level 3 and then another level 2 or a couple level 1 spells.
Right,
along
right.
with it.
What's identify?
The
Turn up.
one thing I was going to add is greater restoration can do a number of things. I am tweaking it to say that greater restoration could stop someone from being stunned, which currently I don't think there's any other way to do it.
Really?
It would make sense. The greater restoration. It kind of gets everything. It gets like petrification.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, so I like it doesn't specifically say stunned, but I'm like I'm gonna give. That
It could
to you.
get
That
it could
seems
get
fair.
the less bad ones, if you will. I think I would say petrification's worse than being stunned, personally.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, what do you even? How do you fix petrification? What do you even?
Greater restoration.
Okay.
Yeah, you need greater
Wish.
restoration.
All right. Well, I didn't know if there was
Yep.
a specific like reverse, flesh to stone, stone to flesh thing.
Oh, no.
Because the opposite is a spell, right? Anyways.
So, just checking on my stuff. Was the grapple gun, was that attunement? No.
No.
Vanta Black Cloak.
No.
Then I think I only have one thing. It's just the Dagger of Poisoning Mind. I could have attuned to 3 of them.
Let me
My
post
gauntlets
this
from
in the chat.
Anwar are attuned, so I've got one slot
Yes.
taken up.
There's that, and then if you want descriptions, then boom, there you go.
I'm guessing.
Or are they all what they say they are? If we go just down the line,
Yep. If you go down the line,
identifying.
they're all what they say that they are.
Richard, it says jade next to it. I'm guessing that's just the jewel that's set in it.
Yeah, yeah. Rings of resistance. There's like different kinds.
Got it.
Yep.
We should take these. There's no downside.
Well, it depends on the ring of mind shielding, but I guess you could just choose to pass on to the afterlife if you want to.
Well.
But yeah, they all seem. And you're willing to just give these rings to us in exchange for slaying the mind flayer here?
I do have one condition. I was told by my guides that I would be giving these to those who would end the war by year's end. Do you have any idea what that could be referring to?
Possibly. There might be a way, unorthodox way, to get the Empire to pull out their forces relatively quickly. But it's kind of a long shot.
Well, perhaps these are what you need to turn the odds in your favor. So all I would ask is if you have an idea of how you could do this, do it. Because if you're not up to it, then these rings are not meant for you.
Not to belabor a point, but this is I hope I don't offend by asking this, but this person that is extending us this opportunity is very not to be trusted, and as someone who I imagine is not unfamiliar with trickery and playing with the mind, is there any kind of, I mean, you say you've seen visions.
Yes.
But they're pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Not reassuring. Kind of, could go really either way. The way you say it.
What are you suggesting? That there's something that could have played a trick on me?
No, I'm saying
I'm the prince of the forest. All of the tricks are tricks that I know. I've been given power by the Summer Queen herself.
I didn't mean to offend. I'm just saying that for this plan to work, it relies on us trusting someone who in no way deserves our trust. And just hoping, against all hopes, that it'll work.
Goes back to my original question then. Do you believe in fate? Do you believe that you all are the ones to do this?
Miss Kinnear, I don't suppose you want to look through a couple different 1,000 timelines to see how many times we win, do you?
Fortunately, it doesn't always work that way.
You just shake your head around and look and stuff, and doesn't that tell you something?
It certainly
No.
does not appear to be working out in the other clear branch that I can see.
No, it doesn't.
But
Does it
your
matter?
branch, this branch may be the one.
Doesn't feel like it. Not with all the
1
failure
in 2
recently.
odds. 1 in 2 odds isn't bad compared to 1 in 14 million.
does it really matter whether we believe in fate or whether things are predetermined? If they are, then things happen as they are. If they're not, then we should use the tools given to us to get ahead.
If you believe that you make your own fate, then make your own choice if you will accept these or not.
I mean, I think we all know we're taking them rings with us. Our fingers are going to be some happy homes for these things.
Yeah.
You're always so eloquent, Hunter. Spot on. Might
I
as
don't
well.
suppose your vision mentioned who should get what. Because I imagine there's going to be a lot of fighting for these.
I'm sorry, it was a group thing. 5 warriors, 5 rings. It's not very specific beyond that.
There's not even a ring of fire or heart. What a
Here,
bummer.
let's make this easier, a little easier. Rain's gonna take all 5 in her hand and put out her palm. I'll just take whatever is left.
But what if you get a good one?
For a second, I thought you were calling them all to you, and you're like, they're all mine.
Rain snaps her finger.
Rain becomes the villain from Shang-Chi.
The visions never said that each one of you would wear a ring. It said 5 warriors and 5 rings.
Well, I already had my eye on one, if you don't mind, Rain.
By all means.
There's another
I've made the
spellcaster
decision.
here.
She took them, so she's gonna take them either way. She's now offering it to you guys.
I mean, hey, Audra took one first.
Well, yeah.
But she'll pick up the same one. And being a furbolg, and I'm imagining generally thicker appendages is going to fit it onto her pinky.
There is a smaller arm of hers right now.
Yeah, but it won't be that way forever, I
Goes
hope.
back to size. She's like, I can't feel my pinky.
I guess I do. I
look
wish
at the
I were in
ring
this
and
conversation a little bit. You're not the only
as-
two that cast spells.
It's true.
I mean,
As
hell,
you
I
go
think
to
we
put
all
a-
cast spells now.
As you go to put a ring on, the ring seems to magically fit whatever
Okay.
size finger you have.
All right, I guess I'm not getting that one. Then.
Well, if there are no well, I didn't realize we had a magical affixing thing happening to fingers either. If there are no objections, she'll turn to the rest.
I don't know who wants what before we start claiming them.
We got the free action, which allows you to not be stunned and you can be speedy despite all the bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah,
like
for-
that one really calls out to Hunter, but I could be wrong.
I feel like the AC is what Hunter needs personally.
I mean, I could use the AC, but you could use the AC too. I mean, if we make you tougher, harder to hit, more durable, then you can stay up front and keep in the bad guy's face.
She moves the ring slightly farther away from her pinky. That is a fair point.
I don't know. I might think protection either goes to Miss Chimera or maybe myself, though Ring of Resisting Psychic seems definitely to favor someone who's on the front lines.
I was gonna
So
say
maybe I
that
should go to Miss Chimera.
both the mind shielding and the psychic and the resistance one aren't Rain. You've got stuff for yourself to deal with that, right? Don't you?
She has a spell that does the exact same
Yeah.
thing as mind shielding, except for the storing your soul if you die.
Right,
She
yeah.
can't do that.
I just say that because that at least makes it slightly less complicated. That you don't need to worry about that one for yourself. You know.
I mean, that one would make it easier for me to fast talk the mind
And
readers.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would
It's
actually
true.
be
So,
really smart.
I've got 3 options that I'm happy with, so whatever you guys decide on, chances are I'm gonna land on something decent.
Sure.
No, I kind of like it. If you are going to be our point man with talking, then not getting your mind read would be really advantageous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just in case, if we don't cast the spell for whatever reason that day.
Right.
Because everyone could use more AC, everyone could use resistance, but only one of us is the face.
True.
All
And
right.
that helps because, I mean, the amount of times they're like, we're going to read your fucking mind now. And it's like, damn it.
All right. Cool. I will tentatively hold on to that one.
And I believe it would kind of go with your,
Soul thing.
well, that, but also, it would go with your like hiding stuff because I'm pretty sure it says you can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible. So it's like you're literally,
Oh, so they
Um,
can't like tell that that's what's.
yeah.
That's cool. I was kind of worried about that because if they're like, why can't we read this one's mind? Oh, probably that ring.
Yep.
That's neat.
And I would say that these rings are not like rings you can just go get at a store. Like you've never heard
sure.
of these rings
Yeah.
before.
I mean, they're not like out front at a PacSun.
Excellent.
All right, so we've got one settled on. What's everybody else taking?
Dodger wants to take the spell storing one, and
If
I
you
would
want,
keep the Greater Restoration in there for now. No, your spells are more important than mine. Mine are like
Okay.
fun, but yours is like keeps us alive. So
Okay.
that seems fair to store and keep them. You could even put sendings in there if we need them.
it's true. All right. Well, she'll. I mean, say that in character, I guess. Like, well, all right. If that's more important to you, Anwar, then I'll keep my magic stored in this, and she'll slide that on. Still probably put it on her pinky, but yeah.
All right.
Miss Kamir, did you have a preference?
I really like protection, but I also really like not being stunned. Why don't you pick on one?
That's too much pressure for me.
It's too much pressure for Sydney. Sydney doesn't like making decisions.
Trying to do this by process of elimination.
That's what Artem was doing too.
It works great when you play a character with blinders on. So I can just see character be like, that one's mine.
Part of me feels
All right.
like you do really well with free action. Just, I mean, you've run up and gotten, like, close and personal in some really clutch moments.
I have, but I just have options. I always have options to stay
Yeah.
ranged or get close. So
What's
I
your
can really...
What's your AC?
My AC is high. It's 20. So
A 20.
You want, hey,
boy.
you want to let your armor be able to drink?
I'm like, you know what goes with more? You know what goes with AC? More AC.
Because that's getting in close. It's retreating.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter when the DM always rolls 25.
That's the thing. It's true. It's like I'm like, I got so much AC and shield. It's like, does 27 hit? Yeah. You want protection. Your battle style is protection.
Yeah, it is.
should
And I only
probably
have an
have
AC
protection.
of 18.
Oh my god, I don't even get out of bed if it's less than 19. So come on.
All right, I take it back. I'm taking the protection
Wait,
ring.
I didn't. I didn't realize you had lower AC than me, Sid. I thought you had the highest.
No.
Well, or after Anwar, I thought you both were up there at 20.
No, you've always had the highest out of the two of us.
Oh.
I don't have a dog in this fight. It is just occurring to me that the protection against being stunned is it statistically would favor somebody with a lower intelligence score more so.
That's true. I have a
That's
pretty
true
high.
because I have a +0.
Can the echo shake someone out of a stun?
No one can shake anyone out of a
Oh,
stun.
okay.
That's part of what makes it so dangerous.
Gotcha.
But
I
a
don't know
greater
what I'm thinking of
restoration
then.
could, if you want to hang on to that spell.
True. I have something unrelated to that spell I want to try for my arms later. We'll see. And it's not just doing more shrooms.
It does give access to rolling past difficult terrain, whereas you have an echo, so you don't necessarily have to get in close. You
Right. My other thing though is if you're our other healer most times.
Kind of.
You not being stunned is ideal.
You are literally the only other healer, so it is important.
That's fair.
Right? Rain doesn't have... Wizards don't generally get anything for that, right?
We get no healing
Yeah,
spells.
I didn't think so.
Like I would really take free action, no muss, no fuss. But if it's like in a key moment and I'm not stunned and you are and everybody's about to fucking die, that'd be bad news bears.
Well, the
Oh,
real thing is, so what would happen is, if we were mind blasted, you'd have an extra +1 to intelligence to save. You
Mhm,
fail, you're stunned, and you're SOL.
mhm.
If you have the ring of free action, you're no longer stunned. So I guess you
It's
just
true.
shrug it off. So whereas I have a much higher chance of passing that.
Rain looks between you two, like racking your minds with this. I think I know the solution. She offers the ring of protection to Anwar,
I was
and
gonna
both
suggest
the ring
Thomas.
of resistance and free action to Chimera.
What? No.
If you get hit by this, by whatever, you are most likely to survive it with these two, and you can withstand the hits with this one.
Are you sure, darling?
I'm a little frail. I don't think that either of them would really help if they hit me with them psychic blasts.
How about for now you take protection though, just while we're here. Little
Just
bit
give
of a
it back
bump.
before you decide to fall into any more books.
I mean, a lot of things have protection, and if you change your mind, you can give protection back. I don't know.
She's gonna put them in your hand and then like pull out her rock. Is like, no, they say I've got luck.
It's assuming that they don't want it back. They sound like they want to repossess your rock.
There is the fairy who's just like, so are we ever gonna address this part? And the prince
We've
just
been here
like,
for 30 minutes.
I said shush. No, we're not doing that. Get out of here.
Don't
Mechanically,
Get
though,
higher.
mechanically
that is-
though, if Chimera takes half damage from the psychic blast, that's more likely to happen anyway, and is not stunned, survives the hit, and then can retaliate on the mind flare with full
You didn't
force.
kill me good enough. Guess what, motherfucker? I'm not mad about it, but also. You
And
know,
also
Thank you, Ray. Way to go.
statistically, it's like 5d6 or 6d6 something. I don't think I would survive even with half of that. I have very little HP.
why doesn't anybody here have con?
Oh, I have con. I get a d4 as my hit dice.
Ooh.
What?
I'm
You're
a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wizards
wizards have D6.
No.
Yeah. D6s, yeah.
Is it d6?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
I think that
4
was
average?
I think it was 3.5.
Oh, it is a
was the-
d6. That's right. Yeah, you're right. 3.5
I
was
was
the
like,
d4.
why
But
the
still-
fuck? Why are you playing that class?
But still, you get D10s as a fighter though, so you know,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
pretty dope.
I also got a +4 in con. Okay.
Rain, are you sure about this?
If all else fails, I can shield my mind with my own spells and sneak out with the uniform in my backpack.
Here's
We're still working on that helmet too.
Well, there we go.
Which one had the weird soul thing with it?
Mind shielding.
Yeah.
It's the one that Hunter has.
Nice.
Honestly, that one's
That's
not
optional.
bad because because of the problem of the resurrection spell saying if the soul is not available,
Yeah, I
you
was
can't
about to
revive
say,
this
like,
person.
That means we still get to like true resurrect Hunter in a worst case scenario, you know?
Real talk, I just really like the idea of Hunter becoming a potentially like sentient
Uh,
ring.
Item,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be really funny, actually.
I've got to go write some character sheets. I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is a big sacrifice, Rain.
It is very big.
All right, nothing for that. Okay. Well, you know,
I think
It's
we'll
the
be okay.
telltale, the telltale response, and it just goes to ...
Yep.
Like, okay, I thought you said something.
Well, I guess to be fair, if we come across any Fey relics in our battles, we'll see what we can do to get them back to you. How about that?
All right.
Well, if that's the way you're going to divvy them up, I do feel that a little bit of an allowance is owed to you, Rain. He's gonna dig in his pocket and pull out another luck stone. He's gonna flick it your way.
Oh, dang.
That's kind, but I'd much more be interested with my initial idea with coming here. Allies. It's what we really need, more than magical trinkets.
Well, I'm not leaving here. Are you kidding me?
No, but you're one of the courts that exist, and
I
I
give
don't
you
know if-
six magical items and you want more?
in lieu of the Luckstone, perhaps just
Oh, I
Let-
flicked it over. Give it back.
Wow.
You know what? Here. No. You keep that one. Give me the one that was not given to you. Give that one over to me.
she throws it over.
All right, Jack. Here you go. There's yours. All right, that's taken care of. And you want allies.
Well, if the other Fae know that we are allies, then perhaps forests could become safe havens for us. If we're traveling through dangerous territory, anything that can help us would be good.
Well, don't know how much I can do in the way of allies, as we've kind of got our own ecosystem here. But I'll tell you what I can do. Hold on, and he's going to just kind of bring up like a minor illusion veil over so you can't really see him for a second. And eventually he will come back with a little pink fairy and a bottle. He is one ally you can have.
Okay. She takes the bottle.
Here you go. Whenever you
Is it-
need a little help of a pixie, she's quite likely to just fly off. But she will likely give off an aura before she does.
An aura of what exactly?
Good tidings, good luck. You'll see. I wouldn't want to spoil all the fun.
Does she get along with little wooden dragon carvings?
I'd have no way of knowing.
Is it not problematic keeping her in a vial? Is she like trying to get out?
Carving at the sides.
Like that's
Yeah, go
terrifying.
ahead. Go ahead and give a little investigation. See what's going on.
Oh
there.
no.
Sorry, I'm on the wrong tab. Seems fine and content in there.
Oh no. Well, all right then. Thank you.
Yeah, I think she'll be okay. You just see like a little pink Tinkerbell-ish thing inside there.
Rain, you sure you don't want that other luck stone? I feel like that's pretty good to have.
What do those do?
Please.
I think that boat.
I
does
already
fine.
gave the other one back to the
Yeah, that
that
one,
guy.
that one's gone.
I feel like he's just sitting there like, how many do you fucking have?
I'm out of luck stones now. The best I could get you now is a fairy.
What do luck stones do?
+1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Oh, that
Nice.
thing. Yes. Okay.
Actually,
That's
what
why
about
Rain has had a
those?
flat on everything.
That would have been a +2 to those things.
Yeah. I was trying to get us something that could help, like, story-wise, but
I appreciate the hustle, man.
I,
right.
I,
Well, let's-
I'm,
oh.
I'm making these things because we are relying on you, outsiders, to do the work that needs to be done. Because the forest needs to remain in protection of the forest.
That's fair. Well, I guess if we're wrapping up, thank you. This has gone well, I think.
Would you
Well,
like to spend more time in the forest, or are you looking to get out of here?
what do y'all think?
Honestly,
Another night camping?
I think might be okay if those orcs were running around the woods.
Right, we did come in here initially to lay low from them. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
might.
If you'd like
What
to
do you
rest in
think?
here for a while, I think I've kept the peace with the pixies who are the sprites that were not too pleased with you. So I think
If we-
everything's fine. If you'd like to, I can set you up a flower bed.
Oh, that'd be
If-
delightful.
If we could at least stay until the heat dies down with those orcs, it would be nice.
I do think we should not linger too long.
Yeah. Oh, Ronan sends his regards.
Oh shit, gonna get kicked out.
What does Ronan have to say?
Oh, you know Ronan, probably. Yeah. What do you think, Ronan?
Did he
said?
did he call me a dick?
Well, he had his own parlance for it, but you know the drill, man.
Tell him to fuck off.
Will do. All right. High five? No. Okay.
We're not there yet. No.
Right. Yeah. That was a stretch.
Alrighty then. Well, you're lingering or you're not lingering. If you want, I can set up something for you. And if you get a chance, do say hi to my sister for me.
We know your sister. Is the resemblance? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Wait, is she from here? Are you from here?
I mean,
Well,
he's the-
originally we're from Pixeland, but we've made our way here, and I much prefer being in the forest, especially in this little area as a kind of winter vacation. But she much prefers outside of the forest. She's kind of she likes to step into it a little bit.
So does that mean if
But
she
it
got
ain't-
together with Lopaw, they'd have like some fey orc creature baby?
It explains her enjoyment of secrets. Anyway.
True.
If you're
Well,
a
in any
prince,
case-
does that make her a princess?
I mean, not really. I kind of was like given this title, but she wasn't given a title, so I guess not. Our parents are not like a king and a queen or anything.
Oh.
No, I was
Did
given
you-
this title by the Summer Queen herself.
Huh?
Like an adopted
Right.
son kind of thing?
Bud, give me a minute.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's just the title given to the head of the court.
I gotta feed these cats before they attack me.
Alrighty, well,
Do it right
rest up, everybody, and I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And he's just gonna like
Thanks.
grow a whole like house of flowers. There
Nice.
you go. I'm going to return to my slumber, and he's just going to like go down and get covered with like all sorts of flowers and greenery and just like sink into the ground.
Like a forest vampire?
I guess.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
All right.
And we're at about 11, so I think I'm going to call
Yeah.
it here. You guys let me know what you'd like to do next throughout the week, and we'll get it going.
Hell yeah.
That was
Sounds
Hunt
good.
Illithid.
that was mighty interesting. Well, here comes I guess the holiday screen one more time from Ryan to take us out.
Bye.
So
Last time
bye
of the year.
everyone.
Oh yeah. See y'all in 2022. Two.